We begin the countdown to kick off our featured game. We're joined by Waukon football coach Chad Bierman. Coach, your team picking up the first victory of the year last week, defeated Independence 28-19. Tell me about that game.
Well, it was a defensive battle early on, 0-0 up until about 50 seconds left in the first half. We managed to put together a 95-yard drive and scored with, like I said, just about 50 seconds on the clock. Went into halftime up 7-0. Came out, exchanged a couple punts. They had a snap go over their kid's head, set us up in good field position. We went up 14-0. They came back, scored a couple times, and then we blocked the extra point. They tried an onside kick. We recovered the onside kick. And I thought we were going to run out the clock, up 14-13, but I think they allowed us to score. So our kid goes in from 30 yards out, kick off, they go down and score. So it was it ended up a lot longer ball game than I was anticipating, but it was a good win for us. We got some turnovers out forced and got us into the win column for the first time for the season.
All right, let's talk about offensively. Who are some of the contributors for you offensively?
Well, right now we're actually rotating quarterbacks pretty much every other series, and so we have Jacob Courtney and Jackson Brinkman are our two quarterbacks. I think Jackson's probably our leading rusher right now too, and when they're not playing quarterback, they're usually playing receiver. Jack O'Neill has made some big catches for us, and on special teams, excuse me, Carson Hager has caught some, and then Cole McCormick is probably our leading receiver now. So we got a good balance of receivers. We rush the ball fairly well, but we don't have like one main rusher. We rotate backs, and if anybody's ever seen us play, we've got kids run on the field and run off the field every play. We're constantly substituting.
Sure.
And then defensively, Greg Curtin's our leading tackler. Jack O'Neill's got a couple interceptions on the year. And then Jackson and Jacob are for our safeties, so we allow them up front. We kind of rotate some of the kids who are not real big. So Isaac Erickson's the interior D lineman, and Carson Hager is one of our DNs that gets pretty good pressure for us.
All right, let's talk about North Fayette Valley. What do you know about the Tiger Hawks?
Well, they're throwing the ball a lot more this year than they have in years past. They're pretty close to 50-50. I'm sure some of that is because they've been they've fallen behind late in games and had to pass. But I'm sure a big part of it is they've got a big receiving target at end and a bunch of little quick kids that can make plays for them in space. And then the quarterback throws a really nice ball for them. And then defensively, they're not real big, but they're pretty scrappy, which they always are. They fly to the ball and they'll fight you for every yard. So that's what we're seeing.
Keys in the ball game for your team. Then what do you have to do?
Turnovers are always huge. Last week we were able to avoid those and that put us in good shape. So turnovers, like I said, shuffling in quarterbacks and mixing and matching personnel. We, cause issues for people by personnel and formations in North Fayette Valley. While they don't substitute as much, they do a lot of formation. So the team that adjusts best to what the other team is doing is going to have the best chance on the defensive side. All
right, Coach, good luck to you in the ball game. We look forward to talking to you afterwards.
All right, thank you.
Waukon football coach Chad Bierman on his Indian program. Countdown to kickoff continues after this.
Top Gun Customs knows that the insurance company wants you to do all the work for them. They want you to download the app, take the pictures, upload them, then they want you to accept the paltry check they think will repair your vehicle. No, no, no. Top Gun writes an accurate estimate, takes the photos, and explains the repair process to you. Let Bob and the guys take all the worries out of your repairs. Call Bob or Nancy at 563-964-9899 at Top Gun to schedule your repair today.
Veterans Memorial Hospital Waukon welcomes Dr. Christina Thompson to the medical staff, providing podiatry care to all of Northeast Iowa. Dr. Thompson collaborates closely with your primary care provider to help you reach your goals, providing full-scope foot and ankle care as well as minor surgical procedures. She is also a wound care specialist and diabetes educator. To make an appointment with Dr. Thompson, please call the Veterans Memorial Hospital Surgical Coordinator at 563-568-3411.
Exceptional caring people, Veterans Memorial.
Inspiring changes to a happier, healthier you is what we do at Clayton Drug. We are committed to helping you achieve the highest quality of life possible. We are a full-service pharmacy offering services such as med packing to your home or mail delivery and online prescription refill. We also offer a cash pricing program on name brand and generic prescriptions. Call 563-245-2530 to find out more. Clayton Drug, connecting the communities of Elkader, Strawberry Point, and Sumner to serve us all in between.
Hi, this is Cody from Torkelson Motors in Elgin and Waukon. At Torkelson Motors, we believe that student involvement in activities is a great way to help grow our communities, and we are proud to help sponsor this game for your enjoyment. We've been serving Northeast Iowa since 1926 and appreciate the business that our customers have given us and the support they provide to our area schools and communities. So the next time you are in need of a new or used vehicle or a repair, stop into Torkelson Motors. We've been selling cars the old-fashioned way with a friendly smile and a handshake right here next door in Elgin and Waukon.
Your local Touchstone Energy Cooperative is asking members to do the summer shift. No, it's not a dance. Simply reduce your electricity use between the hours of 1 p.m. and 9 p.m. on weekdays. That's when power costs the most. So turn up the thermostat, delay the dishwasher, shift the start of laundry, and you can help keep the electricity rates affordable. This summer savings message is brought to you by your local Touchstone Energy Cooperative, Alameda Clayton, your Touchstone Energy Cooperative. Alameda Clayton Electric, your Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
When making up a to-do list, don't forget to include servicing your car at Edie's AC Delco Service Center in Garnavillo. Your car should have the best care, and Edie's will make sure of it. Stop in or call 964-2186 to make an appointment. Tires worn out? Well, Edie's can replace them. Need a tow? Call Edie's at 964-2186. Kay, Lynn, and Todd invite you to stop by and fill your car's tank with fuel at Edie's AC Delco Service Center in Garnavillo. Edie's open 7 a.m. Mondays through Saturdays.
Waukon North Fayette Valley Football is brought to you in part by Norby's Farm Fleet in Northeast Iowa, Innovative Ag Services in Elkader, Monona, and Waukon, Guttenberg Municipal Hospital and Clinic. Check out career opportunities at guttenberghospital.org. Bruins and James Insurance, your Grinnell Mutual agent in Monona, Bacon Concrete and Post Fill, and by the Lowena Savings Bank, member FDIC. You're listening to High School Football on KCTN, Garnavillo, Elkader, Iowa. We continue the countdown to kick off our featured game. We're joined by North Fayette Valley football coach Justin Hines. Coach, your team dropping that decision to a pretty good Denver team last week, 35-14. Tell me about that game.
Yeah, they've been playing pretty good coming into the game. Really big up front and really kind of challenged our guys to kind of step up our game. I didn't feel like we played very well against Sumner Fred, and especially defensively, we played a lot better. We were attacking things. We weren't just kind of waiting on it. We were trusting what we saw and going and got it. Tackled better than what we did against Sumner, so that was all good to see. Still kind of on offense.
Alpine Communications believes connected communities become thriving communities. We are the local telephone company that became a 21st century communications provider. Alpine provides internet, television, cellular security, and telephone too. We promise personal, timely, reliable service from people who live here. When you choose us, we all thrive. Connect with Alpine Communications today. Click alpinecom.net or call 563-245-4000.
Good evening once again, everybody. How you doing? Dan Barnes along with Coach Aaron Hammond. We welcome you to West Union, and it is week number 4 of the high school football season. In our featured matchup tonight, it is North Fayette Valley taking on Waukon in a Class 2A District 3 opener for both these teams. Waukon comes in 1-2. North Fayette Valley comes in 0-3. And let's talk about Coach Justin Hines. We had the opportunity to talk to him. Unfortunately, the interview did not air, but let's talk a little bit about, first off, North Fayette Valley offensively. It's a team that played a very tough non-district schedule. They are 0-3, and ironically, in all 3 games, they've been tied at the half of all those games.
Yeah, tied or leading at the half in every one of those games, and I'm sure Coach Hines is frustrated with, hey, the other teams are making better adjustments than us or adjusting what we're doing. We need to make those adjustments, and I'm sure he's corrected that and worked on that through practice, but now they got to put it into action, and it doesn't get any easier with Waukon coming to town tonight.
All right, we talk about North Fayette Valley as far as balanced on offense, probably throwing the ball a little bit more this season. Declan Hines, the quarterback, is 39 of 72. He's thrown a touchdown, a few picks, 6 of them, but is throwing for 562 yards. But Cale Reister has been his top target, and Reister is having an outstanding season. The 6'7" junior for, once again, North Fayette Valley, and that's what they'll be looking to throw it to.
Yeah, Reister's got 19 receptions, 310 yards, a great target to have out on the field, 6'7", and I'm sure Reister wants to get into that end zone, and I'm sure Declan would love to get him a pass into the end zone, but they've hooked it up 19 times this year. Some of his other receivers, Tate German has 9 receptions, Ashleman has 3 receptions, White has 4 receptions, so they throw it around to a number of guys on offense.
Rushing the football, it's a team that still wants to run, still a stay ahead of the chains, as Coach Hines would say, and Aiden Turner is their leading rusher, the 6-foot senior, 180 pounds. He's got 3 TDs and has rushed for 139 yards despite being a bit banged up early this season.
Yeah, and to compliment him, and this is what's going to be strange tonight, we've got another Aiden Burrow. He's a junior. He's got 21 carries, 107 yards. So a nice compliment there to Turner. Hasn't gotten into the end zone yet, but those two definitely leading the way on the ground for the Tigerhawks.
All right, and also Declan Hines has 7 rushes this year from the quarterback spot, but he has basically been a thrower. We talked about their non-district schedule: Independence, Sumner Fred, and Denver. And Denver, again, is ranked in Class 1A. I know there's a couple of teams that are a step below, Independence a step above, but all that is done is get them ready for what appears to be a wide-open Class 2A District 3.
Yeah, there's a lot of teams in here, not a lot of wins so far. I think Osage has got a couple of wins, but opening district play tonight, and I think it's pretty wide open. You talk about this Waukon team. You know, they've gotten that 1 win against Indy. That was a huge win for them
last week.
But lost to Decorah, lost to MFL Marmac, who we know is a good football team. So both of these teams had a tough early on schedule, but I think it's still a wide open race for this district.
Yeah, the Bulldogs, by the way, are ranked 3rd in Class 1A. They open up district play at Appleton Parkersburg tonight. These teams in this district are combined 3-15. So you've got 3 of the teams that are winless coming into the ball games tonight. North Fayette Valley, Crestwood among the winless teams. Osage has 2 wins this year. They're 2-1. Meanwhile, Olwine is winless at 0-3, and Waukon has the other victory. They are 1-2 coming into this ball game.
Yeah, it's kind of a strange thing because in the past I think you would have looked at that district and look at some of the teams in here. Waukon, perennial powerhouse. North Fayette Valley's had great success. Decorah usually has some success. I know they're not in this district, but they both were played earlier this year. Independent's a great team. Boy, I'm curious to see what these two teams put on the field tonight for this matchup to start out district play.
So again, talking with Coach Hines, he has talked about staying ahead. We're kind of relaying some of the things he talked about on our pregame show. Staying ahead of the chains is what North Fayette Valley likes to do. And it's a case that they want to throw the football when they want to, not necessarily when they have to.
Yeah, you know, if they can throw the ball on 1st or 2nd down and have those good gains and then still be able to run it, they're fine with that. They just don't want to get in that 3rd and 8 and 3rd and 12, you know, getting behind the sticks or just getting 3rd and long and having to throw the ball. They know they can. They just don't want to have to do that in certain situations.
And this has been the concern for North Fayette Valley is some teams have been able to kind of handle them up front. So believe it or not, in the secondary, Lincoln Ashleman, Kyler White, Tate German, among the leading tacklers on the team, which isn't necessarily a great thing if you're North Fayette Valley, the guys from the secondary leading your team in tackling.
Yeah, I think the highest tackler they've got for them on the line is Lane Kleppy, a sophomore. He's got 17 tackles, 13 solo, but all the leaders on there are, you know, secondary type guys, and you want those guys up front, those linebackers, that 1st, 2nd wave making your tackles, and right now they just aren't quite getting what they need out of them.
Yeah, that's going to be the key for North Fayette Valley is up front. You've got to be solid. Felt they were better in last week's ball game against Denver.
Well, yeah, and we talked about being ahead in all the games that they've played at halftime, so I think they feel like they can do it, but they have to sustain it for 4 quarters.
All right, also Logan Bohm is among the leading tacklers up front. He is a junior, 5'9", 165 pounds. Meanwhile, for Waukon, let's talk about the Indians offensively, and they actually are going to rotate 2 quarterbacks. That's worked well from them. Jacob Courtney is a senior, 6'2", 180 pounds, and the other starting quarterback will be Jackson Brinkman. He's a junior, 6'3", 165 pounds. Brinkman has thrown for 141 yards, and Courtney has thrown for 244 yards. So it's ironic. It is Right now, Brinkman may be the better rusher, where Courtney the better thrower, according to the stats.
Yeah, and it's kind of funny because the stats do sort of flip-flop when we start talking about running the ball, but Courtney's got a couple of touchdowns, does have that one interception. Brinkman also has a touchdown. And again, they have a number of receivers that they've been able to throw to. They're led by Kyle McCormick, a senior. He's got 12 receptions, 150-some yards, and he's got that touchdown. Jack O'Neill's got a couple touchdowns, 8 catches, 95 yards. And there's about 3 or 4 other guys that are good targets for them, no matter which one of those quarterbacks is in there.
All right, leading rusher for Waukon is the quarterback, Brinkman. 32 rushes, 134 yards, and 3 touchdowns. When Waukon is at their best, it's a team that's able to run the ball. Even though they run a spread formation there, they still want to run the ball. And their tailback is, of course, Green Curtin. He's a 6'1" junior, 195 pounds, and he has over 100 yards rushing.
Yeah, and he's got that one touchdown as well. It's a nice compliment. It's going to look strange for someone who hasn't seen them play, them spreading everything out and then handing the ball off or running some kind of quarterback draw or quarterback sprint out. They're just able to do a lot of different things, and I think that's something that North Fayette Valley definitely had to prepare for this week.
All right, let's set you up for the starting lineup for both these teams. We've got some time. For Waukon, the quarterback is Jacob Courtney. He's a senior, 6'2", 180. Again, splitting time with Jackson Brinkman, who's a 6'3" junior at 165 pounds. As far as the anchor of the line, it is McKinley Rostvold. He's a junior, 6'4", 205 pounds. The guard, Damon Berger on one side, a junior, 5'7", 175. Ethan Baker, the other starting guard, at a junior at 5'10" and 210 pounds. The tackles are Zach Perkins on one side, a sophomore, 6'2", 210. Isaac Erickson is your other starting tackle. He is a senior, 6 foot, 220 pounds. The backs in their offense, Jack O'Neill, 5'9" senior, 145 pounds, kind of their scat back. Green Curtin we talked about. He starts as a back. He's a junior, 6'1", 195. The ends are Cole McCormick. He is a senior, 6'3", 185. Carson Hager is your other end. He is a junior at 6'2", 210 pounds. That's your starting lineup for Waukon offensively. Defensively, the nose guard is Micaiah Egan. He's a freshman, but a promising one. 5'8", 220 pounds. The ends are Isaac Erickson along with Zach Perkins. Perkins is a sophomore, 6'2", 210. We mentioned Erickson's size. The running backs in this 3-4 defense, Owen Grimstead, a sophomore, 5'10", 175. Carson Hager, as we mentioned, the junior, 6'2", 210. Curtin and also Brody Burns is the other starting linebacker. He is a senior, 5'9", 170 pounds. O'Neill and Brinkman are in the secondary along with Courtney. So the two starting quarterbacks play in the secondary. And also Judah Johnson is a junior, 5'10", 150 pounds. There's your starters for Waukon. Meanwhile, for North Fayette Valley, the starting quarterback is Declan Hines. He's 6'3", 185 pounds. He is a junior. The tailback, Aiden Burrow, back for the Tiger Hawks, 6 junior, 175 pounds. The fullback is Aiden Turner. He's a senior, 6 180 pounds. The wingback is Tate German. German is a junior, 5'10" and 150. The ends, Lincoln Ashleman on the right side. He is a junior, 5'11", 170. Cale Richter, the starting left end, 6'7", 185 pounds. They love that tall target. The anchor of the line is the center, Kenny Kerr. He's a junior, 6 205 pounds. The right guard is Seth Lauer. He's a senior, 5'10", 190. The left guard is Gavin Grove. He's a junior, 6 190 pounds. The tackles on the left side, you have Lane Kleppe. He's a sophomore, 6'2", 240. And the right tackle is Reed McIntyre. He is a senior, 6 180 pounds. That's the North Fayette Valley offense. Meanwhile, for North Fayette Valley defensively, you have Gavin Grove as a D tackle along with Lane Kepi. Grove is a junior, 6 195 pounds. The defensive ends are Gavin Schroyer. He's a junior, 6'1", 170 pounds. Gavin Grove not only plays left guard, but also plays at the other defensive end. The linebackers are Aiden Burrow along with Seth Lauer and Logan Bohm. Bohm, they're among the tackle leaders, a junior, 5'9", 165 pounds. The outside linebacker is Aiden Turner along with Burrow. As far as in the secondary, you've got Kyler White, Declan Hines, and Tate German. And again, all those guys are two-way starters. There is your starting lineup for both these teams tonight. As we're joined by Coach Hammond again, let's talk about keys in this ball game.
Well, I think we kind of hinted on it there at the beginning. Controlling that line of scrimmage, I think North Fayette Valley wants to get, they have some pride in being able to control the line, and they want to start out with that. They're also going to have to stay ahead of the chains be working ahead in those third down situations, not having to throw the ball, having those options of what they need to do. I think for Waukon, they're starting to hit their stride. They had a great game last week, and I think they're starting to figure out who they are, and I think you're going to see a good combination between those two quarterbacks, between Courtney and Brinkman, throwing the ball, passing the ball. I think they need to keep mixing that up, running that spread and trying to find some advantages there with the North Fayette Valley defense, try to find those holes, those gaps, and what's successful. But whatever team starts in the trenches, I think is going to come out on top tonight.
I think both these teams want to put together 4 quarters. Waukon did that last week against Independence. North Fayette Valley still looking to do that, so I think that will set these teams up here to perform well in this ball game tonight. And every game matters through the rest of the year, so you want to finish, if you can, in the top 4 of your district.
Well, and I think the penalties, those pre-snap penalties, we're at the point now where any of those pre-snap and those silly penalties, both these coaches want those corrected.
We're the late show tonight, starting at 7:30. We're still about 5 or 6 minutes away from opening kickoff, but we're going to update you on a number of games tonight, and here's our first score. MFL Marmac leads Applington Parkersburg in the first quarter, 14-0. So a good start for the Bulldogs on the road. We'll see them the next 3 weeks. Also, Clayton Ridge is at Bellevue tonight. Postville is at Maquoketa Valley. Central is at Turkey Valley. And Edco entertains Midland for their homecoming tonight. So it's a busy night in week number 4. Many teams starting district play, though the 8-man started a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, a lot of teams starting district play, and we have one final from last night. I think kind of a surprise for a lot of us, but Starmont with a big win over East Buchanan, 46-0. They played that on a Thursday night. That's that official shortage, but a good win there for the Stars.
East Buchanan, by the way, ranked 4th in Class A, and Starmont with an impressive win last night by a final score of 46-0. So we'll take a break. When we return, the opening kickoff here from West Union with North Fayette Valley and Waukon. You're listening to high school football on KCTN, Garnavillo, Elkader, Iowa.
Hi, Justin Birdnow here from Birdnow Chevrolet of Monona. I want to take a moment to extend a heartfelt thank you to all of our incredible customers and the amazing local athletes who have shown us unwavering support over the years. Just like you, we're all about the winning edge. That's why it's our goal for our customers to feel like they have scored big when they leave our dealership. Stop by today or visit us online at birdnowmonona.com. And remember, you have to get to our place. You'll love the way we treat you.
Strawberry Building Supply offers all your building materials for residential and commercial projects. Whether you're building from the ground up, remodeling your home, or a weekend project, we have the materials you'll need. We are an authorized Milwaukee dealer for all your Milwaukee tools. Strawberry Building Supply also has everything you'll need for your pets and livestock. Stop into Strawberry Building Supply today at 413 West Mission Street, Strawberry Point, or call 563-933-4579.
Mom, yeah, put that on my to-do list. There is more and more on my to-do list every day. I can hardly keep up, and I have to make sure everyone is paid. But who has time for the bills?
You know who can help with that?
Who?
Elkader Tax and Bookkeeping. They not only do taxes, but specialize in bookkeeping services as well. Has your to-do list gotten too long? Want help? Give Elkader Tax and Bookkeeping a call at 563-245-2154.
Epic Wear. Get personalized clothing for your school, your team, family, friends, business, or any event. Epic Wear has a huge range of customizable apparel, trophies, and awards, and they offer free design help or design your own apparel at getepicwear.com. And you can even set up a free web store for your fundraiser. Make sure to check out the selection of Bulldog Spirit Wear and Iowa-themed items at the Monona location. Epic Wear, located in downtown Monona and Waukon. Call 563-539-2300 to place your order today.
While out and about, don't find yourself stuck at the side of the road. At Edgewood Auto and Tire, our trained technicians work on all autos, trucks, semis, and heavy duties. We offer premier alignment service and DOT inspections and carry all major lines of tires. Call or ask about our current tire rebates. If you're in a bind and need a tow, give Edgewood Auto and Tire a call at 563-928-7333. Available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. We offer a mobile tire repair service to get you back up and going, either on your farm or on the road.
Ready to go here, just a couple of minutes away from West Union with North Fayette Valley and Waukon. We mentioned we're the late show tonight, so score is already rolling in. Maquoketa Valley leads Postville at the end of the first quarter, 14-0, and Bellevue leads Clayton Ridge at the end of the first quarter, 21-0. So we'll continue to update you on both those ball games taking place as our local teams are on the road in that Class A District 4 tonight. So we'll have updates there just about a minute and a half away from our starting lineup. Tiger Hawks wearing the sweet Carolina blue tops there. Tiger Hawks there in black with the black shorts, the pants they're wearing tonight, black helmets, Tiger Hawk logo on one side, the numbers in silver on the other. Meanwhile, for Waukon, the orange bottoms, white tops. They've got the black numbers there. They will wear the black helmets with the Indian arrow on the side of their helmets as we start this district play tonight. We mentioned keys in the ball game here. Turnovers tend to be a factor in a lot of ball games tonight, and let's see who wins the battle there.
Yeah, ball security, I think, is going to be huge, especially both of these teams wanting to run the ball. Got to hold on to that, but even throwing the ball, we talked about some miscues, some interceptions that both of these teams have had. So ball security, keeping possession, moving up and down the field, staying ahead of the chains, all what both of these teams want to do tonight.
The teams both these teams have played Independence in the first 3 games of the season. North Fayette Valley opened up with Independence in week number 1, and it was Waukon beating Independence by a final score of 28-19 as Independence pulled away in the second half and beat North Fayette Valley by a final score of 50-22 in a game that was tied at 14 at the half. So I think we expect points in this ball game tonight. I don't think that's going to be a problem.
I think it's going to be an offensive game, not a defensive game, but both of these teams obviously want to slow them down.
So in this district, as far as schedule-wise, North Fayette Valley will be on the road the next 2 weeks. So kind of a big game here as they have 3 of the 5 district games on the road. They go to Olwine and New Hampton the next couple of weeks. I should say Osage next week, and then New Hampton, then home with Olwine, and then they go to Crestwood to close the regular season. Meanwhile, for Waukon, they have 3 home games in the district. They also have 3 away games because they're on the road tonight. They're home with Crestwood next week, at Olwine, home with Osage, and at New Hampton. A lot of folks thought that maybe New Hampton would be a team in this district, but from what I understand, they've been dealing with a little bit of injuries early this year.
Yeah, just kind of an interesting dynamic there. You look at some of the perennial powerhouses, and nobody's really established themselves in this district yet. So we'll see what happens here tonight. This is going to be a good start to this district.
All right, so it will be North Fayette Valley set to receive as Waukon will launch it away here as we are ready to go with week number 4 of the high school football season. Number 22 set to launch it away, Dylan Hogan for Waukon. They'll kick off from the far hash mark. Deep for North Fayette Valley is Kyler White standing back at the 5-yard line. And we are ready to go here on a gorgeous night.
Oh, beautiful night.
In week number 4.
Yeah, we're going to be halfway through the season after tonight. We still got great weather.
Our last full week of summer, I should say.
Yeah, absolutely.
So to launch it away is Hogan. Hogan boots it deep there. It is picked up by North Fayette Valley at the 9-yard line, middle of the field. That is White, brings it left side, turns the corner, 30-yard line. That's the near side. Out to the 40-yard line and pushed out of bounds at the 45-yard line. It was actually number 16 carrying the ball, Aiden Burrow. Burrow with a great return from the 9-yard line out to the 47-yard line, 38-yard return, and the Tiger Hawks take over in great field position for their first series.
Yeah, nice kick by number 22 there, but a great return by White to get it up here to midfield. So Tiger Hawks in business right at midfield.
First down, 10 yards to go. Tiger Hawks operate from the left hash mark. That's the near side. They're heading to our left, and on first down, 2 backs in the backfield. Hines with them under center. They run the football right side, and again, the guy who just returned the kick, it is Burrow. Burrow brings it around right end, middle of the field, down inside the 45-yard line to the 44-yard line. Solid 9-yard pickup against the Waukon front.
Yeah, just got to the outside of the end. Nice job by the offensive line there for North Fayette Valley to seal that corner for him, get around the outside, and the secondary had to make the tackle for
Second
Waukon.
Down and short. Again, they line up with backs in the backfield. You have one directly behind the quarterback there in Hines. Second down, 1 yard to go. Burrow is to his left, and they're going to throw the football. Burrow looking left side for Reister. Reister catches it inside the 30-yard line, then drops the football as Waukon picks it up. Thought they had themselves an interception. Cale Reister was open at the 30, but quickly closed down by number 5, Jack O'Neill in the secondary, and it ends up being incomplete. Tiger Hawks looking downfield on second and short.
Yeah, that was a nice pass by Hines and a good reception by Reister, but broken up, pulled out of there by Jack O'Neill. So nice defense for the Indians.
Declan Hines now goes back to pistol formation. He has Burrow to his left on third and short. They run it with Burrow. Burrow right to the heart of the Waukon defense, brings it inside the 40-yard line, ran that one up behind the center and guard off the right side, picks up 5 yards on short down situation for NFE. They convert. The drive continues inside the 40.
And we talked about Coach Hines wanting to be ahead of the sticks and being on time with things. There's a great situation. 2nd and 1, get a chance to throw the ball when you want to. You can pick it up on third if you didn't get the reception.
And you like the fact they were looking for down the field on a big play. So now back underneath center is Hines on first down, 10 yards to go from the middle of the field, and they will throw the football. Hines rolling out to the left, throws it. That pass behind the intended receiver, Ashleman, right at the hash mark at the 30-yard line. Had him open there. The nearest Indian in coverage was O'Neill. It is incomplete. 2nd down and 10 yards to go. Tigerhawks went play action.
Yeah, Ashleman just kind of sat down about 7-8 yards right in the middle of that defense, and there wasn't a walk-on Indian to pick him up, and a good pass. That would have been an easy pitch and catch, a nice gain.
2nd down, 10 yards to go for the Tigerhawks. Richter is a receiver to the left. And you've got the bunched formation on the right side. And as I say that, they spread out and they go back underneath center with Hines. So 2nd down, 10 yards to go. They run it right side. It is once again number 16, Aiden Burrow. Brings it around right end, turns the corner, has first down. He's in the open now as he goes inside the 20. 10 goes in for the score. Touchdown, got it. Aiden Burrow with a 39-yard run. And the Tigerhawks take the opening drive and move right down the field. They lead 6-0.
Well, and they did that kind of around the end. And again, a nice seal by the offensive line there to spring him. And then after that, it was all sprints. He just kind of outran the defense, got himself down there, put it in the end zone. Early touchdown here for the Tigerhawks.
So Ashland to try the PAT. And to hold will be, once again, Tate German. Kick is up. It is high enough, long enough. Put it on the board. Good start for North Fayette Valley. They lead 7-0. 10:30 left in the opening act. Let's take this break.
Wilkie's in Elkader is Iowa's oldest family-owned grocery store. You'll find Wilkie's 2 blocks south of the Keystone Bridge in historic downtown Elkader. Stop in and enroll for a Wilkie's reward card and receive points every time you shop. Then log on to their website at wilkiesgrocery.com to view the weekly specials, check out your reward points, make out a shopping list, and more. Wilkie's in Elkader, open Monday through Saturday, 8 a.m. till 7 p.m.
It's September, and Scooters Coffee in Manchester has a deal for you. During the entire month of September, enjoy a brewed coffee in any size for free on them. Scooters Coffee offers a variety of coffees, smoothies, blenders, and breakfast food products served all day long. Download the Scooters Coffee app to order, pay, and earn rewards. Scooters Coffee in Manchester, open Monday through Saturday, 5:30 a.m. till 8 p.m. and Sunday, 6 a.m. till 8 p.m.
So North Fayette Valley, 90 seconds into the ball game. It is Burrow, a 39-yard run. Ashland, the PAT, and it is 7-0. North Fayette Valley getting off to another good start tonight.
Yeah, nice start there with Burrow. Going to take that to the house. Definitely the start Coach Hines wants to see.
And here is Ashleman after the PAT, launches it away, and this is a booming kick that, as a matter of fact, goes out of the back of the end zone. Get a leg behind it, Lincoln Ashleman. It's a touchback, and it comes out to the 20-yard line. Booming kick there.
That was a huge kick, and that landed. That didn't kick through. That landed outside the back of the end zone. So what a great kick by Ashleman.
So first down, 10 yards to go. We'll do the best we can of keeping track of who's in at quarterback for Waukon, and it will be Jacob Courtney starting out. Again, they rotate series is what they do. And it's first down, 10 yards to go for the Indians as they operate from near the left hash mark at their own 20-yard line, first down and 10. Movement as they have backs that are going from right to left to set up on the left side, and now it is 3 receivers to the left. So alone in the backfield is the quarterback, and that is Courtney rolling out left side, now looking to run, throws it instead by the sticks. It is caught far sideline, 35-yard line, out near the 40-yard line. So a nice rollout to the left, and I believe the pass caught there, boy. Was that Curtin on the left side?
I couldn't see if that was a 3 or is that a 5 out there. Was that O'Neill?
So it is a pickup of, well, there's a flag down, so it turns out we don't need to know exactly who it was. I believe it was Cole McCormick. Number 3, I believe, is who that was. Cole McCormick on that far side. But for Waukon, in an eligible lineman downfield, and this is what happened when the quarterback Courtney rolled out to the left there. One of the linemen leaked down.
Yeah, he rolled out and kind of looked like he wanted to get downfield, but then he kind of stepped back and made that pass, and Then ineligible receiver down there is just going to bring that whole play back. We're going to start it again this time, 1st and 15.
By the way, O'Neill was in as a receiver last time. But it is McCormick now lining up as a receiver to the right, have a receiver to the slot, and now Courtney has a running back beside him in Curtin. So first down, 15 yards to go. Back to the 15-yard line for the Indians. And they're going to throw it out in the left flat. It is caught there by Engrave. Engrave brings it out to the 20-yard line, tackled on the near side, right at the numbers. One-on-one coverage out there, and a good job by the Tigerhawks. It's a pickup of a couple of yards, closer to 5. They get that penalty back, and it's second down. We'll give them 9 yards to go. Kyler White in on the tackle for North Fayette Valley.
Yeah, just a little out pattern there, and Engrave trying to turn it upfield, but gets 6 yards on that first down. But remember, they were behind the sticks there, so we're 2nd and 9.
Second down, 9 yards to go. 2 minutes into the ball game. Tigerhawks lead 7-0. Now alone in the backfield is Courtney, and now jumping off sides is number 27 for North Fayette Valley and Aiden Turner. Turner lined up on the left end spot and is going to give them 5 yards back to Waukon as he misjudged the snap count, and now it's 2nd and 4 for Waukon.
Well, and it wouldn't have been a big deal for him to misjudge that, but he went ahead and touched the guy across from him, made a little contact. So they got to mark off 5 yards. 2nd and 4 here now for the Indians.
And again, you have lined up basically with 3 receivers, one in the slot, and they send one of the receivers in motion there in Soppy, and to roll out left side, it is once again throwing the football is number 18, and that pass actually thrown by Brinkman. Back into the ball game on that play now, rolls out to the right, throws it, and the pass is, I believe, caught for a first down at the 36-yard line on the far sideline.
Yeah, that was a nice play there. Gave it to Brinkman, who's coming in motion, and he stepped back and threw that ball. Nice gain there.
So it is, again,
a 12-yard
Courtney
gain
at quarterback. And it is first down, 10 yards to go. 3 receivers to the right. They have 2 to the left, and this is a true spread formation here. They send a receiver in motion, left to right, back over. Courtney throws it. That back catches it. It's a reverse pass. It's caught by O'Neill. O'Neill brings it right side. That's the near sideline to the 45-yard line. Picks up positive yardage of 8 yards on first down. In on the play for North Fayette Valley, number 1, Lincoln Eschleman. White there as well, but that's an 8-yard pickup on a swing pass to the right.
Yeah, nice little give and go there on the outside to get O'Neill's legs going, and that was a 9-yard gain. That was a nice pitch and catch.
So second down, short yardage. We'll call it closer to a yard to go. Actually, a legitimate 2, I would say, but close. And it's, again, second down and short. So the Indians will love this situation. Receiver to the far left, and they are going to run it with Curtin, who's tripped in the backfield by his own lineman. Tried to go right side, the handoff there to number 20, and that was actually Brody Behrens catching it right, getting the handoff clean, but was pushed back for a loss of 2 yards on that play. So good push by the Tigerhawks up front.
Yeah, great play there. They just, Waukon's just trying to pick up the first down there, knowing it was second and short, and a good push by the line up front of the Tigerhawks.
So third down, closer to 4 yards to go. 3 receivers to the left. And again, continuing at quarterback is Courtney, and they are going to run the football again. Keep it on the ground across the 45-yard line, out near the 47-yard line. This is very close to first down. It is Brody Behrens, no relation, in on the carry, and they say he got 5 yards on 3rd and 4. Move the chains for Waukon to the 47-yard line.
Yeah, nice gain there, just kind of pushing the pile forward, and a good pickup for Waukon. Not a great push up front there for the Tigerhawks.
So first down, 10 yards to go, and Waukon, despite the fact it was 3rd and medium, stayed on the ground. The Indians just have players kind of rolling in and out from the sideline. They play a lot of depth
and
at those wide receiver spots.
Brinkman's in there as a wide receiver here again.
So first down, 10 yards to go. And once again, it is Courtney with Brinkman in motion from right to left, and they are going to go inside handoff there, but that play is blown up by North Fayette Valley up front. He did not get the handoff. The play intended to go to Curtin in the backfield, but getting back through, there was North Fayette Valley up front. And I believe among the Tigerhawks leading the way up front was number 70, Seth Lauer. And it is a gain of maybe a yard. So a good job by Courtney, at least manufacturing positive yardage.
Yeah, I think that was a generous spot there to get that 1 yard.
Second down, 9 yards to go. 3 receivers to the left. Receiver to the near side is once again Brinkman. So on second down and 9, near the halfway point of the quarter, O'Neal goes in motion as a right receiver. To throw the football is Courtney. Rolling out, throws it on the run. The pass sails out of bounds on the North Fayette Valley sideline, looking for Brinkman down at the 35-yard line. Kyler White into the coverage, and good pressure by North Fayette Valley. And that was number 57, closing the gap down there in Logan Bohm.
Yeah, good closing there real fast. Hurried up Courtney there, not able to get his feet set and throw that ball like he wanted to. So we're looking third and long here, not where Waukon wants to be, but look to them to throw the ball.
Still on their side of the 50-yard line at the 48-yard line, but now looking at third down, 9 yards to go. Two receivers to the right. They just came in off the sideline. So on third down and 9, it is once again the snap to Courtney. Courtney rolling out to the left, throws it in the flat out of the backfield, looking for number 8 in Curtin, but overshoots him, looking for him at midfield. That was just a short little flare out to the left, but overshot. And Waukon, fourth down, they're going to punt the football away.
Yeah, not able to get enough yardage here, still in their own territory, so they're going to bring out the punt team, you would think, here and punt this ball away.
Brinkman has also split duties along with Hogan, punting the football. Brinkman averages around 37 yards a kick. Hogan averages around 29 yards a kick. And back to receive is North Fayette Valley, and that is Kyler White at the 15-yard line. So 6:17 left in the opening quarter. You've got Brinkman, who takes the snap, and they're going for it on fourth down. He was lined up basically in shotgun formation. They run it on 4th and 9, and it is closed down quickly by North Fayette Valley up front. The Tiger Hawks didn't budge. So making the play there, Logan Bohm again. It's a loss of a yard. So Waukon goes for it near midfield, and the Tiger Hawks make the stand defensively.
Oh, rolling the dice there with Brinkman, and he wasn't deep enough to be in punt formation. He just kind of took that in shotgun and got up to the line of scrimmage and barely got to the line of scrimmage, ended up losing a yard on the tackle. North Fayette Valley take over with great field position.
They took over just short of the 50-yard line on their last drive, which resulted in a touchdown. They start at the 48-yard line here. Here's Burrow, goes off the right side, middle of the field, inside the 45-yard line, gets down to the 41-yard line. That's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st and 10 for the Tiger Hawks, finding success with Burrow going around the right side.
Yeah, hammering away there on the ground, and a nice gain. Staying ahead of the chains here, a 7-yard gain for Burrow. He's got quite a few yards already tonight.
So that includes a 39-yard touchdown run the previous drive, which was also around right end. So third down, short situation, actually second down. The sticks on the far side now switched over to second down.
Yeah, second down and 3.
So second down and 3, and they run the football up the middle. And carrying it is number 27 right into the heart of the Waukon defense. And carrying it is Aiden Turner, just not much up front on a quick fullback dive up the middle. North Fayette Valley has always had a fullback that is able to establish things between the tackle. It's been a bit of a struggle for them. They stay in third and short, though.
Yeah, still third and short here. Only gain of 1 for Turner on his first carry of the night. But right where the Tiger Hawks want to be, third and manageable, something they can pick up here and keep the 6 going.
Brody Burns making the stop. Third down, 40-yard line. Tiger Hawks probably thinking 4-down territory here. Offset backs into backfield. And on third down, they run the football with Burrow right around right end. Turns the corner, 35-yard line. There's a flag down as Burrow brings it to the far sideline to the 20-yard line. Pushed out of bounds there. Would have been a 20-yard gain, but I believe this is coming back in a holding penalty, likely against North Fayette Valley.
Yeah, he got to the corner there, and this holding was kind of behind the play in the middle of it, but I think that's going to come back here.
So the penalty was actually past the sticks. Down at the 34-yard line is where the flags are. So if the penalty is marked back from there, it's going to push them to the 44-yard line. And instead of 3rd and 2, it is probably closer to 3rd and 5 right now for North Fayette Valley. So Burrow got around right end, but a little help to get him free.
Yeah, not sure who that penalty was on. We know it was on one of the linemen there. Held somebody up as he got around to the end. But still third and manageable here, sitting 3rd and 6.
They actually push it back to the 44-yard line, so it is third down, probably closer to 6 yards to go. Inside 5 minutes left in the opening half. Tiger Hawks lead 7-0, but now looking at a third and a manageable 3rd down and 6. Two receivers to the left. White is in the backfield. Also back there as well is Burrow as they run Hines out of pistol formation. And correction there, it's actually number 27 moving on up there. And Turner to throw the football is Hines. He's flushed out of the pocket, tries to roll right side, then throws it out right side to Turner, the only nearest receiver. There's a flag down as that play was broken down. It's holding against North Fayette Valley as getting rid of it was Burrow just right side. Turner, the nearest receiver, who had slipped out of the backfield, but it's incomplete, and either way, that play was blown up by Waukon up front.
Yeah, did a great job getting through that wave, and Hines had no time to throw. I assume Waukon's going to... Oh, they're going to take the penalty here. I thought maybe they would have declined it and had a fourth down, but they're going to push North Fayette Valley back and take that penalty.
So the penalty likely occurred behind the original line of scrimmage of 3rd and 6, and it did, a couple of yards back. So they'll move it back into North Fayette Valley territory, and it's 3rd down, probably closer to 17 yards to go. Maybe they're thinking 4th and 6. Would they have gone for it?
Maybe would have gone for it, so stick them behind the sticks.
3rd down and long. Back throwing the football is Hines. Hines looking over the middle, looking for White. Overshot at the 40-yard line. Had a step on his defender, chased by O'Neill in the middle of the field. Would have been a race to the sticks as that ball was thrown about 15 yards upfield. North Fayette Valley, after getting a stop at midfield, went backwards on the drive, and they'll have to punt it away.
Yeah, it's got to be frustrating there to get such a great field position and not able to take advantage of it. Had the great run there by Burrow, but called back because of holding. Another holding. Waukon holds here. They're going to get the ball back on a punt.
Aiden Turner does the punting for North Fayette Valley. Stands back at his 32-yard line. Turner averaging about 37 yards a kick, a low snap, but he's able to pick it up, and this is a very short kick. Didn't hit it well. This ball is going to go out of bounds on the right sideline, and they're going to mark it out of bounds at the 41-yard line. So it goes from the 46 to the 41-yard line. It ends up being a 13-yard punt as it goes out of bounds on the Indian sideline, and they're back in business at their own 41-yard line, 1st and 10.
Yeah, kudos to the Waukon defense there to hold the Tiger Hawks after that turning over on the 4th down, going for it. But they're going to get the ball back here on their own 41. They're midfield ready to roll again.
Basically where they got stopped almost in the last drive. So 1st down, 10 yards to go. Brinkman is now the quarterback. Receiver split left and right. And again, it is 1st down, 10 yards to go. 4 minutes left in the quarter. Back to Brinkman. Brinkman brings it right side. He's got a hole at the middle. Across the 50-yard line. Bounces back over to the right side. He's inside Tiger Hawk territory. Down to the numbers at the 30-yard line. So a nice hole. We mentioned Brinkman, such a threat running. Tackled there by number 9 for North Fayette Valley. And that was, again, Tate German from the secondary. Also there as well, Burrow. But Waukon has their first big play of the ball game, 29-yard run.
Yeah, great run there by Brinkman, 29 yards into North Fayette Valley territory. Great blocking up front to give him a little bit of room, and he got to the outside and kind of outran the defense.
So 1st down, 10 yards to go. Again, the Indians bring in 2 players, wide receivers. They're 2 to the slot. 1 is in the end spot. 3 receivers basically to the left. 1st down, 10 yards to go. They run it inside with Barnes. Barnes to the 30-yard line. Tripped up, 25-yard line. Stumbles ahead to the 27-yard line. Ashleman was able to go down low, pick him up between the 25 and 20-yard line. He lands at the 23-yard line and a 7-yard gain on 1st down.
Man, I'm just impressed on how many guys Waukon's bringing in. Different guys who just up the athleticism every time they come in here. They're freely subbing and running great routes and mixing it up, keeping North Fayette Valley on their toes right now.
So 2nd down and short. And Barnes is now behind, once again, the quarterback Brinkman, who works out of pistol formation. They run it with Barnes right side around and loses his footing as he tried to turn the corner at the 21-yard line. White was up in run support. Actually, correction, number 6 was up there. And Jackson Lundgren was up in run support. Kind of forced him back to the inside. Legs went from underneath Barnes. It's a gain of a yard. 3rd down, 2 yards to go.
3rd and manageable here for the Indians here. 3rd and 2 and deep into North Fayette Valley territory right now. So they're going to definitely two down territory.
2 receivers to the left, a receiver to the right. Near side lined up is number 7 and Judah Johnson. Brinkman is alone in the backfield. 3rd down, 2 yards to go. They send a wide receiver in motion from left to right, fake the handoff, and Brinkman runs the football left side, and it's blown up again by North Fayette Valley. Number 57 getting through the line once again in Logan Bohm. It's a loss of yardage back to the 35-yard line. Good read by the defensive front for North Fayette Valley.
Yeah, nice read there and good solid tackling, one-on-one tackling, a loss of 3. So Waukon's got to make a decision here, but I think they definitely can go for it here at 4th and 5.
Yeah, 4th down, 5 yards to go at the 25-yard line. This is a case there of they're going to go for it. And another 4th down. They're 0 for 1. They got bogged down at midfield, their last 4th down attempt. Indian Johnson quickly runs off the field, and it is Courtney now in, the rotating quarterback as a receiver to the right. 4th down and 5. Brinkman to throw the football. Steps up, now looking to run. He's inside the 20-yard line. 1st down. Brings it outside the right hash mark, inside the 10-yard line, and it's going to be 1st and goal. On 4th and 5, Brinkman scatters for 16 yards, and the Indians knocking.
Yeah, that was a great run there, just giving himself time, freezing all the defensive linemen there when he was faking that pass.
And he rolled to the left, but that was quickly broken down where the Tigerhawks had some pressure. Then he stepped to the right and brought it near side. So 1 minute left in the opening quarter. 7-0, North Fayette Valley in the lead. Barons lines up in the backfield now behind Brinkman. 2 receivers to the left on 1st down and goal from the 9-yard line. Barons in motion out of the backfield. Snap back to Brinkman left side, and now he's going to run it up the middle. Goes inside the 8-yard line, pushed ahead close to the 5-yard line. Tigerhawks, pretty good job up front reading that out, but not before a positive gain. Kayla Reister making the tackle up front for the Tigerhawks down to the 5-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal.
And Brinkman's got that tall, lanky frame, and once he gets that mass going, he's tough to bring down because he's got a lot of leg and is able to be a little shifty in there, but nice solid tackle by Reister here. 2nd and 6, knocking on the door of the end zone.
The 6'3" Brinkman tackled by the 6'7" Reister. So it's 2nd down and goal. They call it the 6-yard line. May be our final play of the quarter. We'll see what happens here. 2nd down and goal, and they're going to keep it with Brinkman. He faked the handoff to Barons. Brinkman goes inside the 5-yard line, gets the pile down to the 2-yard line. It'll be 3rd and goal when the second quarter gets underway. We've played one. North Fayette Valley, the early lead, 7-0. But the Indians knocking. You're listening to high school football from KCTN Sports.
Broadband is more important and versatile than ever, and you no longer need a home phone to utilize Neat's fiber broadband service. Freedom plans are now available to all subscribers on Neat's fiber network in and around Farmersburg, Luena, Monona, Postville, and St. Olaf. With speeds up to 250 meg, Neat's managed Wi-Fi is also included at no additional cost. Call today for more information on Neat's new Freedom plans and enjoy reliable, super-fast broadband internet service from Neat. Call us at 539-2122 today to discuss which Freedom plan is best for you. Neat, connecting you now.
Waukon NFE football is brought to you in part by Bank First in West Union, helping you save time and money. Member FDIC. West Union Motor Sales and Service. Nick's Excavating and Kane Construction in Farmersburg. T&K Cahoon, your Napa dealer in Monona. St. Olaf Ag Sales and Service. Growl Logs and Lumber in Elkader. Timber is a crop. Harvest wisely. Meyer Collision and Service Center in Guttenberg. And by LTI & Sons Water Conditioning, your Connecticut dealer in Postville. We've played one quarter. It is North Fayette Valley leading 7-0. Let's update you on scores. Turkey Valley leads Central 38-12 at the end of the first quarter. Midland and Edco are tied at 16. MFL Marmac leads 21-0 in the second quarter at Applington Parkersburg. And at the half, Bellevue leading 35-0 over Clayton Ridge. I believe we've got you caught up to date. Maquoketa Valley led Postville at the end of one, 14-0. Meanwhile, we start the second quarter here. Indians have their second possession of the game, trailing 7-0, but they have 3rd and goal from the 2-yard line. And they continue with Brinkman at quarterback. 3 receivers to the left, that's the near side. And on 3rd down and goal, Brinkman here is going to hand the football off to Barons. Around right side, goes between guard and tackle. Right side, is he in for the score? No word yet. I believe it is a touchdown. The official on the far side held up one arm, didn't hold up two. But it is a touchdown. And the Indians score on 3rd and goal from the 2-yard line.
Yeah, I was confused on that as well. Only one arm went up, but I guess that was enough for the touchdown.
So Barons, a 2-yard run, makes it 7-6. And here is now number 22 to try the PAT. And once again, Dylan Hogan. So the spot is down. The kick is up for Hogan. It's high enough, long enough. Put it on the board. 11:54 left in the half. We're tied at 7. You're listening to high school football from KCTN Sports.
At American Family Insurance, protecting farms is at the heart of what we do. After all, it's where we got our start, more than 90 years ago. We understand it's more than a farm. It's your life. And that's why we offer customizable policies that protect what you've worked for. Let's build the policy your farm deserves.
Contact Julie Depke, agent, at 563-245-2366 today.
American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
People State Bank is locally owned and locally managed with 20 convenient locations in southwest Wisconsin and northeast Iowa. If you're looking for a place where you're more than just a number, but still have access to convenient technology, we're it. As a community bank, we're proud to support many of the local charities, county fairs, community events, and more. When you become part of People State Bank, you can be confident that you're standing with a good cause. People State Bank, community-minded, just like you. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
So the opening drive for Waukon in the second quarter, we started 3rd down and goal from the 2-yard line. Barons the run and the PAT. Good there by Hogan, and we are tied at 7 here in the second quarter. Type of ball game I think we've expected tonight.
Yeah, I think both teams playing hard, getting after it, moving the ball up and down the field. Interesting to see what comes out the second
By the
time.
way, our official on the far side actually has a sore shoulder, so you can understand now why there was...
He's not able to physically lift that shoulder.
So to launch it away is Hogan after the PAT. Back deep there is going to be, once again, number 16 in Burrow. Burrow brings it up the middle, had a big return earlier. Here comes a flag as he brings out to the 25-yard line on the return and picks up positive yardage, but it may be a holding penalty against North Fayette Valley, as that was thrown by about 10 yards up the field by our one official.
Yeah, that was way in Waukon's territory, and it came flying in. He saw that right away, and they're pointing this against North Fayette Valley.
There's 2 penalties against North Fayette Valley. Had a block in the back, and then you had holding penalty as well. So this will mark it back the 25-yard line. This will push them inside the 20-yard line to start their 3rd drive as they scored on the opening drive. It goes back to the 15-yard line, so North Fayette Valley starts in their own territory here. 1st down and 10 yards to go.
And that's 4 penalties already here for the Tiger Hawks for 35 yards. Those unnecessary penalties that just frustrate you, kind of put you behind things.
We always talk about if you're making these penalties early in the year, you get that. But now here we are, midway point through the season, and there's some things to clean up. 1st down, 10 yards to go. Riester is a receiver, split out on the left side. And they line up with, again, a couple of backs in the backfield. Around right end, it is Burrow. Burrow, 15-yard line, gets to the corner. 20-yard line, pushed out of bounds there at the 22-yard line. That was Brinkman up from the secondary, chased there by Barons as well. But a good gain for North Fayette Valley around the right end of the offensive line.
Yeah, about an 7-8 yard gain there for Burrow. So a great gain getting around the edge and able to stay ahead here in their downs.
So again, 2nd down, 3 yards to go. Tiger Hawks continue to get positive yardage on 1st down runs, as we are just underway in the second quarter in a 7-7 tie. They operate from the near hash mark, and Hines continues to work out of pistol formation. So 2nd down and short. Hines, it's an inside counterplay to Turner. Turner brings it left side around end, and he's across the 25-yard line. 1st down yardage to the 27-yard line. So they handed it off to Burrow, who then gave it on the inside counterplay to Turner. He took it around left side. Positive yardage, good enough to move the chains for the Tiger Hawks.
Yeah, nice little counterplay there just to give them a little misdirection. Well read by the Indians. They had the end sealed off, but Turner able to turn that upfield, get some positive yardage, enough to get the 1st down here, move the chains.
So back where they originally started at the 25-yard line after the return. 1st down, 10 yards to go from their own 26-yard line. And you line up here with a back in motion there, and getting the handoff is Tate German. German lined up at right end, brings it around left side, and he gets maybe a yard as Waukon closed that down very quickly off the left side. And number 25, Owen Grimstead, making that tackle one-on-one, and the Tiger Hawks on 1st down have been so successful, only a yard on that one.
Yeah, a little short on that one. German got shut down pretty fast after he got around the corner. Not enough speed to get past Brinkman, who had that sealed off for him.
So 2nd down, 9 yards to go after a pickup of a yard. Riester now lined up as a receiver to the right, and he is being defended by O'Neill. So he's got a good 8 inches on O'Neill, and they're going to throw the football, looking one-on-one, and this is just a jump ball. Going up is Riester. Riester has the ball taken away by O'Neill inside. He got inside position, and O'Neill gets the interception near side at the 46-yard line. The Tiger Hawks love that matchup, but O'Neill played that so well.
Oh, he had inside position, timed the jump perfectly, and that ball kind of a flat trajectory coming down and a little easier for O'Neill, but Waukon's going to be in business here after the interception thrown by Hines.
Riester tried to reach over top there to try to get the ball. So the first turnover of the ball game is committed by North Fayette Valley, and it's 1st down, 10 yards to go for the Indians at the 46-yard line as they operate from the near hash mark. And back in at quarterback once again is Jacob Courtney. So you have two receivers to the right. First down, 10 yards to go. Courtney runs the football. That is, I believe, Barron's left side. Gets maybe a yard to the 45-yard line. Turner and a host of other Tiger Hawks there, including number 58 as well, Gavin Grove. It's a pickup of a yard. Second down, 9 yards to go.
Oh, what a turn of events there. A nice defense by O'Neill, and Waukon continuing to try to establish that run first. Throw if they need to, but not a big gain there. Nice job by the Tiger Hawks responding to the turnover and getting the stop on first down.
Another score to pass along. Edco and Midland are now at the half, and Edco leading at homecoming 22-16. Two receivers to the right. You have three to the left side. As Courtney now works from the 50-yard line, spotted the ball, 45-yard line. He continues pistol formation. Brinkman goes in motion. They fake the handoff. Courtney brings it up the middle, brings it inside to the 45-yard line, picks up a solid 5 yards on that play, and it's going to be third down, manageable for Waukon. Third down, 5 yards to go. Lincoln Ashleman in run support helped make that tackle for the Tiger Hawks.
Yeah, such good athleticism out of both of these quarterbacks. This time faked the ball to Brinkman, who has been traditionally the run quarterback, and Courtney able to go up the field for 5 yards.
This is where you've got to be really in the defensive line so disciplined up front because they're trying to get you to bite on some misdirection on the read option. Third down, 5 yards to go. They have to get to the 36-yard line for a first down. And now it is again Courtney to throw the football. Drops back. It's a screen play, but the pass is incomplete. He was looking for Barons onto the backfield. Tiger Hawks got pressure. Number 76 getting through their correction. It was, I believe that time, number 75, Wyatt Anderson, who got back in there, putting pressure. It is incomplete, and fourth down for Waukon. They went for it from short of midfield before. Fourth down at the 41-yard line. Do they go for it here?
I expect them to go for it here. They've been relying on their defense, and they've been doing a great job. So why not give it a shot here? They're going to bring in some different personnel. They got to get it going here. 10 seconds left on the play clock.
And 9 minutes left in our half, tied at 7. Fourth down, it is 5 yards to go. They want to make sure everything's lined up. Here's the snap back to Courtney. They're going for it. Throws it over the middle. The pass in and out of the hands of Brinkman. He was open at the 35-yard line in the middle of the field. The ball right there at about eye level, just did not haul it in. Ashleman, the nearest Tiger Hawk, in on the coverage, and the Tiger Hawks get a stop on downs on the incompleted pass.
Well, and that was a nice route run by Brinkman, and the defender had fallen down, so he was wide open, and I think he, in his mind, thought, I'm going a long ways with this, but he forgot to catch the ball first. That's a turnover there, or a turnover on downs. North Fayette Valley in business.
We talk about Brinkman, 6'3", but that's such an advantage as a receiver as well. But that ball thrown on the money by Courtney. First down, 10 yards to go. Turner is to the right of Hines. They now Burrow moves into the backfield, and he rolls out right side. A little flare pass, right side to Burrow. Catches it, 45-yard line, inside Indian territory. Tackle at the 47-yard line. Swing it out to the right. Judah Johnson makes the play for the Indians, and the 11-yard pickup on first down for the Tiger Hawks.
Yeah, 12-yard gain there. A great little swing pass to get Burrow's feet under him, and a nice job kind of picking his way through there, getting a first down.
North Fayette Valley back inside Waukon territory. First down, 10 yards to go. Reister as a receiver to the left. Burrow is now spread out. Actually, Turner is as a wide receiver to the right side. And it's a toss play left side. It is White. White, nothing to the outside, brings it back over the middle, has first down yardage inside the 40-yard line, down to the 45-yard line. Kyler White with a nice cut and just spun on a dime as he stopped left, cut to the right, another first down pickup.
Yeah, nice job there. A little misdirection, change of pace for the Tiger Hawks, and a good pickup by Kyler White.
So down to the 34-yard line. First down, 10 yards to go for North Fayette Valley after getting a stop defensively inside Waukon territory once again. So it is first down, 10 yards to go. You've got basically three guys in the backfield, more of a T formation. And on first down, 10 yards to go, they run it left side. Turner around left end, brings it up the middle now. He's inside the 25-yard line, ahead to the 20-yard line. Bullies his way down to the 15-yard line. 19-yard gain by Aiden Turner. Tiger Hawks success running the football. First and 10, down to the Indian 15.
Yeah, then inside the red zone there, but a nice gain by Turner. Picking up that first down again, moving the sticks. Tiger Hawks doing a nice job up front to get him loose, get these running backs loose, and get him out in the upper open field.
So North Fayette Valley trying to take the lead, tied at 7. First down, 10 yards to go. And on this play, Hines under center, and they run it left side again. Hit in the backfield, though, is Turner, and he won't get back to the line of scrimmage. Number 74 for the Indians, and that is Isaac Erickson, was the first Waukon player up front to stop him for a loss of a yard, and it's second down, 11 yards to go.
Yeah, and much better push there by Waukon, trying to fill up those gaps and turn the tables here in the trenches, able to get in the backfield before Turner can get upfield.
Hines goes to the sideline, gets the play, brings it back. A lot of teams, they'll bring in a wide receiver or a running back, but Hines gets the call from the sideline. Second down, 11 yards to go. Offset backs into backfield to the left. That's the strong side. And they're going to run it right side. Trying to get around right end is going to be White. White gets to the corner. Down to the 15, inside the 10. And finally pushed down to the 5-yard line. Very near first down yardage. Kyler White scatters around the right side of the line.
Yeah, really close to picking up that first down there, but a nice gain on second and long for the Tiger Hawks.
They say that he is just short of first down. He needed to get to the 5. It's third down and a yard to go as we approach the halfway point of the second quarter. So North Fayette Valley, operating from the near hash mark, has third down and short. Hines, by the way, back into pistol formation. And on this play, they're going to run it right side. Carrying the football there is Burrow. Burrow to the 5-yard line. This will depend on the spot. Not much off the right side. Better defense by the Indians up front, including number 50 making the play there, and Ethan Baker among the Indians there. And the officials will give it a look-see, and they are going to say that it is going to be a fourth down situation. He did not get to the first down marker.
They said he didn't pick enough on that, and this all depended on the spot. One official had it just on the 5. One had a little short of the 5. They kind of split the difference. He doesn't have the football quite far enough.
Yeah, needed to get to the 5-yard line, exactly at the 5-yard line, and the ball was marked short. So it's fourth down and 1, going for it. Hines under center, and up at the line of scrimmage here, taking a long time, and now a timeout taken by North Fayette Valley. So the Tiger Hawks trying to get the Indians to jump, but instead they take a timeout. 5:20, huge fourth down coming up. It is tied at 7. Let's take this break.
It's back to school time again, and that means the fall sports season is in full swing. Dr. Mark Foey, Dr. Jessica Wilkie, Dr. Courtney Wicken, and the staff of Family Dentistry Associates of Monona wish all of our area cross-country, volleyball, and football student athletes a very healthy and successful season. Get out and support your local school sports teams this fall. Family Dentistry of Monona, where health-changing smiles are created.
We know that potential is greatly enhanced through hard work and dedication. At Viafield Cooperatives, we promise to provide innovative products and dependable service to help you meet and exceed your potential. From agronomy to energy, grain to feed, Viafield is excited to provide growing opportunities for both producers and consumers at 18 locations throughout northern Iowa and southern Minnesota. Want to learn more about Viafield? Go to viafield.com. Viafield is a proud supporter of our local student athletes.
7-7, 5:20 left in the half. Fourth down, North Fayette Valley using their first timeout. We got a chance to update you on a couple of scores. Maquoketa Valley leads Postville 46-0 at the half. It is Turkey Valley leading Central 62-12 at the half. And MFL Marmac leads Applington Parkersburg 21-0 at the half. Meanwhile, it is fourth down here, less than a yard, likely 6 inches, and the Tiger Hawks going for it here from just outside of the 5-yard line. Burrow with them under center. They run the football left side with Turner. Turner backs his way inside the 5-yard line. First and goal. They manage the 4th and 1 play, bring it down to the 3-yard line. Solid job by the Tiger Hawks left side of the line, clearing some room.
Yeah, nice job by the line firing off the ball there and clearing some room. Turner enough. They needed about half a yard. He picked up about 2.5 yards. So Tiger Hawks still in business here, knocking on the door of another touchdown, trying to take the lead back.
Yeah, this is becoming a pretty impressive drive for North Fayette Valley. Just kind of chunk yardage at a time. Haven't really had what you would say a huge play. First down and goal from the 3-yard line, and they run it right side, bringing it around Ennis Burrow. Burrow gets to the corner, 5-yard line, reaches over across the pylon, touchdown, got it. Great effort by Burrow on the near side. Scampers in from 3 yards out, and with 4:48 left in the half, Tiger Hawks retake the lead, 13-7.
Yeah, nice run there by Burrow, and wasn't a guarantee there, but kind of put the accelerator on, reached out for that pylon. Official right on top of that. Great call by him in for the touchdown for Burrow, his second of the evening.
Had a 39-yard run in the opening series for North Fayette Valley. And now they will try the PAT with Ashleman out of the hold of German with 4:48 to go here in our half. So the Tiger Hawks trying to make it a 7-point lead. Spot is down. The kick is up. It is high enough, long enough, split the uprights. 14-7 now. It is once again North Fayette Valley in the lead. Let's take this timeout.
Stronger, farther, faster. It all starts with good nutrition. Clayton County Farm Bureau is proud of our livestock farmers who provide high-quality protein needed to fuel our young athletes. The ultimate pre- and post-game fuel-up can be found in meat and dairy foods grown right here. Meat and dairy are natural sources of essential vitamins that support health, energy, and performance. We know our student athletes are the real deal, and Iowa's livestock farmers are committed to helping them reach their goals. To learn more, visit realfarmers.realfood.realmeat.com.
Waukon NFE Football is brought to you in part by Gunderson Palmer Lutheran Hospital and Clinics, Elgin State Bank of Elgin and Wadena, member FDIC, Thompson Construction and Monona Overhead Door, Myers Auto Service in Monona, Clayton County Recycling of Monona, Culligan Water Conditioning in Elkader, Fisk Farm and Home in Monona, Cresco, and Decorah, Car Auto Group online at karautogroup.com, and Furniture Showcase in Allwine, lighting showroom, flooring, furniture, and window treatment. 14-7, North Fayette Valley in the lead. It is Aiden Burrow, a 3-yard touchdown run. Ashleman with the PAT, and the Tiger Hawks lead 14-7. So to launch it away is Ashleman from the 40-yard line. His last kickoff went out of the back of the end zone. This one will go into the end zone halfway. It is a touchback, and it's first down, 10 yards to go for Waukon at their own 20-yard line, trailing 14-7.
Man, Ashleman is quite the weapon there, kicking the ball and being able to put that out of reach and not having any return. So the defense for the Tiger Hawks is going to take over at the 20. Waukon's offense got to figure something out here.
It's an advantage because Ashleman is perfect on PATs this year. He's 8 for 8 now, as he's kicked 2 tonight.
Just solid with the legs, so a nice weapon to have at Class 2A, District 3.
So first down, 10 yards to go for Waukon. Brinkman back in at quarterback. As we mentioned, they rotate series with their quarterbacks. 2 receivers to the left, a receiver to the right. And by the way, one of those receivers to the left is number 4, Courtney, who's the other quarterback. And he'll go in motion from left to right. And before the snap, I believe there's movement up front. Waukon, you could just see somebody leaned up front on the offensive line. And before this drive gets going, it's a 5-yard penalty and a false start from the Indians.
And that's their first penalty of the night here. Like you said, somebody I think was just leaning. So they're going to start 1st and 15 from their own 15.
So again, a little longer now, as another wide receiver checks into the ball game, and number 7 in Judah Johnson. And now they line up 3 receivers to the near side. First down, 15 yards to go. Brinkman sends one of the receivers in motion. It's a high snap. He's able to go up and get it. Throws it over in the middle of the field. Intended for number 3, Chase Emil, but he's overshot. He was running right up the left hash mark at the 30-yard line. He's incomplete. In on the coverage, Burrow in that area along with White. Second down, 15 yards to go. A timing route that just wasn't there.
Yeah, just a little off, a little ahead of where it needed to be on that one.
And actually, number 3 is Cole McCormick. Number 3 for North Fayette Valley is Chase Emil. Yes. Number 3 for Waukon is Cole McCormick. That's who the pass was intended for. So second down, 15 yards to go. Brinkman joined in the backfield now. High snap, and they're going to run the football with Barnes around right end. Gets it outside the numbers at the 20-yard line. Stretched out well by North Fayette Valley. Couldn't get to the corner, and he'll lose yard. Ashleman up there in coverage. Coming up from the secondary. It's a loss of a yard, and it's third down now and 16 yards to go. Just couldn't get to the corner on that far near side.
Yeah, running to the short side of the field, and North Fayette Valley stretching that out with their defense. Nice, sure tackling there to seal up Barnes. It's 3rd and 15.
So back at their own 15-yard line. Third down, 15 yards to go. Barnes goes in motion out of the backfield to the near side. Snap back to Brinkman on 3rd and 15. Looking on a screen play. It is caught right side by Hager. Hager maybe back to the original line of scrimmage as he's near the Waukon sideline on the far side. Brings it across the 20 to the 23-yard line. Defensed well. Tiger Hawks gave up some ground. Aiden Turner in that area making the stop. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it's 4th down, 7 yards to go. Tiger Hawks stayed based defensively there.
They did. Bend a little bit, but they didn't break, and nice job shutting this down. Waukon's going to have to punt this away.
All right, so now we've got an official's timeout here with 3:55 to go in the half. Timeout taken, I believe, by the Indians. Let's take this break.
It's pretty unusual for a bank to be 100% employee-owned. And Freedom Bank wouldn't have it any other way. Employee-owned means we're not just your bank. We're your friends and neighbors. We value being active community partners, and we believe in donating generously to local causes. We empower success, not just for our customers, but for our communities as well. Visit Freedom Bank in Elkader, Monona, Postville, Waukon, and Decorah, or online at freedombnk.com. Member FDIC.
Hey sports fans, take a time out and call Garms Financial Services. Their team of agents can show you how to save money on all your insurance needs with Grinnell Mutual. Whether you need auto, home, farm, crop, or business insurance, Garms Financial Services has you covered. You'll also receive quality protection, expert advice, and local friendly service. Call Brian Bugenhagen, Cheryl Wagner, Emily Bazin, or Kayla Olson today for a free competitive quote. Garms Financial Services in Elkader, your trusted choice agency. So we had timeout taken, I believe, by North Fayette Valley, but it is the Tigerhawks getting the ball back on 4th down, 6 yards to go from their own 24-yard line. They lunch it away with Hogan. Hogan, the ball picked up by White at the 36-yard line, and he's just at the hash mark there on the near side. Maybe gets to the 40-yard line, picks up 3 yards, maybe 4 on the return. Outstanding special teams coverage there by the Indians, including Jared Snicker down there defensively. And it's 1st down, 10 yards to go. North Fayette Valley leading 14-7, 3:44 to go in our first half. And again, good field position at their own 40-yard line.
Yeah, absolutely. Great field position here. So North Fayette Valley looking, we got almost 4 minutes here to work with. Maybe we can get it down the field, get some more points on the board. Definitely looking to capitalize on this field position again.
So 1st down, 10 yards to go, 2 receivers to the left. You have, I believe, on the inside there, number 9. And that once again is Tate Drummond along with Riester. Hines to throw the football. Has plenty of time. Now forced to go right side. There's a flag down. Looking for Riester on a crossing pattern. Catches it midfield. Pushed out of bounds on the Tigerhawk sideline on the near side at the 49-yard line. A long developing play, but Riester ran basically from the left wide receiver spot across the middle of the field at the 50-yard line to the near side. But a penalty against North Fayette Valley is going to bring this play back.
Yeah, I think this thing's coming back. Unfortunately, that took so long to develop, and they ended up having a lineman hold on that.
They did a good job of buying time for Hines as he rolled out to the left, but then that quickly got pushed back a little bit further, and because of that, there was a hold. So this will push him back to the 30-yard line, where it's now 1st down and 20 yards to go. So 3:35 left in our first half. Coming up at the half, we'll talk with North Fayette Valley volleyball coach Billy Cowley. We'll get an update on the Tigerhawk volleyball program that's coming up at the half. Meanwhile, 1st down, 10 yards to go for the Tigerhawks at their own 30-yard line. 2 receivers to the left, leading 14-7. Hines, it's a draw play. Right side, carrying the football there is Burrow. Burrow to the 30-yard line, picks up a couple of yards. Waukon gives up a couple of yards on 1st down, and it's 2nd down. It's now 17 yards to go.
You're surprised that they haven't tried to go vertical with that size advantage on the outside with Cale Riester. They had that one jump ball that ended up in an interception.
Yeah, did it for the one play there. Up front for, once again, Waukon. Isaac Erickson made that play up front, which negated a chance for a bigger play for North Fayette Valley. So only a pickup of a yard. 2nd down, 19 yards to go. You've got a bunched formation to the left side, and as we say that, Riester now moves out as a receiver to the left. 2nd down, 19 yards to go. They run it around left end. Burrow sheds one tackler in the backfield, turns the corner at the 30-yard line, maybe to the 31-yard line. As Cole McCormick up and run support for the Indians, makes the play one-on-one in that hole. And it's 3rd down and long for North Fayette Valley, 3rd and 18, and they've really been able to stay out of 3rd and long situations much of the first half.
They have. They've done a nice job of this, and you wonder, are they going to try to move it downfield? Or are they going to try to just keep it on the ground, keep that clock moving, force Waukon to maybe burn a timeout? And as I say that, Waukon's going to take a timeout.
Yeah, but they've got 2:11 here. Waukon realizing they're going to get the ball back, trailing 14-7. 3rd and long for the Tigerhawks, though. Let's take this break.
This is Chris Holbert, General Manager of Hall Robertson Incorporated in Postville. We would like to wish the area student athletes both a safe and successful sports season. We have been a community-based company since 1864, servicing and supporting the area ag industry with products necessary for daily success. We look forward to continuing to serve and support both the ag industry and high school athletes in our surrounding communities. Thank you and good luck from the families at Hall Robertson.
The Woodland Eye Clinic in Elkader and West Union are proud sponsors of high school sports. We are committed to bringing our patients the highest level of total eye care with detailed one-on-one attention. Our offices offer the newest technology and equipment with a professional team of experienced staff that is committed to you. Call us today for your next total eye care appointment. The Woodland Eye Clinic in Elkader and West Union supports all of our local athletes taking the field or court this season. Waukon taking the timeout. It is 3rd down, 18 yards to go, 2:11 to work with here in our first half. So the Indians realizing they're going to get the ball back and some time to work with.
Yeah, if they can get a stop here on 3rd down, force that punt, maybe be able to do something, get a quarterback in there, get it downfield, something vertical, get a chance to get a score here before
See
half.
what the Tiger Hawks do on third down, 18 yards to go. From their own 32-yard line, they have to get to midfield for first down, and they are going to throw the football. And it is Hines, flushed out of the pocket, throws it on the run, left side, the pass, caught at midfield on the far side. It's a first down on 3rd and 18. Rolled to the left, bought some time, and the ball is caught there on the left side, completed by number 9, Tate German. German, the reception, moves the chains. They convert on 3rd and 18, and now this changes your thinking for North Fayette Valley.
And North Fayette Valley, now they're in business. Waukon's going to have to play defense a little bit longer, but that was a great route. He was right at the yard marker, able to pick this up.
Hines able to roll to the left on that far side, and German just sat down at midfield right in front of the Waukon sideline. Clock stops, 2:04 to go first half. First down, 10 yards to go. Two backs in the backfield, and they're going to run the football. This time it's Burrow around right end. Gets to the corner. Burrow's got the 40-yard line. He's down the near side. 30, 20, 10. Gone. Touchdown. Got it, but wave it off the board. There's a penalty. It is holding against North Fayette Valley. Takes away a 49-yard run by, once again, Burrow, who has 2 touchdowns in this ball game. A third one wiped off the board on the penalty.
Man, he had great blocking there right at the line of attack, and then a great blocking downfield by those receivers, just giving him that edge, and he just kind of shed around those, and once he got into the open, he was gone, but one guy decided to grab a hold, and officials saw it right away. We're going to back it up 10.
And that is now the 6th penalty against North Fayette Valley, correct?
That's right, 55 yards of penalties.
So this drive started with a holding penalty that they were able to overcome on 3rd and 18, but now it's first down. It is 20 yards to go. $1:54, clock stops left here in our first half. North Fayette Valley has a couple of timeouts to use, so they're in good shape here, but now looking 1st and 20.
Yeah, I think if you're the Tiger Hawks, this is still manageable, but you got to stop getting those penalties that slows down a drive.
First down, 10 yards to go. Hines is under center, and they're going to throw the football. Hines, there's another flag down, rolls out to the left, trying to buy some time. Now Hines is going to run. Brings it left side. He's forced out of bounds at the 43-yard line on the far side, as the Indians had good coverage down the field, didn't let anything develop. A gain of 2 by Hines, but instead it is a holding penalty against North Fayette Valley, their 7th penalty of this first half. So again, now it's first here in almost Claremont.
And you can see the officials are signaling you're wrapping them up. You're getting your hands outside those shoulder pads. And
here comes another flag, and this may be a sideline penalty against North Fayette Valley.
Yeah, this is going to be a penalty off of the play, but I think there's a lot of frustration, which we understand that. But they're talking a little too much, saying a few too many things to the officials, and they're going to back them up some more.
I think the sideline, in particular Coach Hines, talking about the difference of what they're seeing as far as on the holding calls. But it's another penalty against North Fayette Valley. So instead of 1st and 30, let's see what they do here. With 1:45 left in the half, this could be a big swing in this football game because Waukon is just being benefited by them going back. Holding penalty. And it's against North Fayette Valley. And now, after the play, unsportsmanlike conduct against the Tiger Hawks. And it's actually against a North Fayette Valley player. So it was on a player that occurred for North Fayette Valley. And that will push them all the way back to the 15-yard line. So this is first down and forever. This is first down, and it is 44 yards to go. Claremont's close now.
It's not as close as Claremont is right now.
All right, timeout taken by North Fayette Valley. They look to regroup, looking at first and forever. Back with the final 1:45 in our first half after this.
When I started out in the car business, my dad gave me some good advice. Hi, it's Forrest Brown with the Brown's family of dealerships. What my dad told me is when you sell someone their first car, you need a good sales department. But if you expect to sell them their second, third, and fourth car, you better have a great service department. Visit any one of the Brown's family of dealerships in Guttenberg, Elkader, West Branch, or Victory Ford in Dyersville and find out why Brown's is your hometown dealer, no matter where your hometown may be.
Top Gun Customs knows you can fill a deer tag well out of season. If you've tagged that prize buck, pull up to the stoplight at Top Gun in Garnavillo. That's it. Bob and his technicians have been repairing vehicles for over 45 years. We write the estimates, take the photos, and deal with the insurance company for you to ensure your vehicle is repaired quickly and, most importantly, safely. We also have free loaners or rental vehicles.
Call Bob or Nancy at Top Gun to schedule your repair today. 563-964-9899.
So it is North Fayette Valley taking a timeout here, and this is to regroup. I mean, it's first down. It is 46 yards to go at their own 15-yard line. Waukon, we believe, has 2 timeouts left to use here at 1:45, but being that North Fayette Valley is pushed down in what was a promising drive inside at one point, Waukon territory, you likely play it close to the vest here and see if they can run out some time in this half.
Right now they're going to try to run the ball and kill some time.
First down, 46 yards to go, and they hand it right side. Carrying it there is around right end out to the 20-yard line. They get 5 yards. Is Kyler White. Positive yardage there. Picks up 5 yards on first end forever. It's now second down, 41 yards to go, and Waukon uses the timeout with 1:39 to go in our first half. We'll keep it right here.
Wisely uses that timeout. They're trying to conserve clock. North Fayette Valley trying to burn clock, trying to pick up some yards, keep the clock moving, and not punt this in the shadow of their own end zone.
If this is correct, that Waukon only has 1 timeout to use after the third down play, they can use that there, but North Fayette Valley could take another 25 seconds off the clock with the play clock there because right now, 2nd and 41. There's not a lot of plays in your playbook for 2nd and 41.
No, there's not. You do have a great weapon in Cale Reister if you want to throw the jump ball, but I think at this point they want to stay a little more conservative. Like you said, play it closer to the vest. Try to keep the clock running. They don't want an incomplete pass that's going to stop the clock.
Yeah, that would stop the clock. So at the 20-yard line, 5-yard gain by Kyler White on the previous play. It is second down here and 41 yards to go. I don't know if I've ever seen 1st and 46 in a football game.
That was insane because they got that ball on their own 40. They were in walk-on territory, and they are now deep back on their own 20.
And already had a touchdown on this drive waved off because of a penalty. So second down, 41 yards to go, 2 receivers to the left, and actually more of a tight formation. And as I say that, Hines goes under center. They spread out receivers left and right. And on second down, they're going to run it once again. Same play they just ran previously. Out to the 21-yard line. It's a pickup of a yard. And Waukon again uses a timeout. In on the carry once again was Kyler White. Ran the exact same play. And Waukon takes another timeout with 1:34 to go in our first half. It's now 3rd and 40.
Yeah, just like you said, there's not a lot of plays for 1st and 46, 2nd and 41, 3rd and 40. They just you want to try to get some positive gains, keep the ball on the ground, keep possession of the ball. You don't want to cough it up here, and give yourself a chance to punt this way and make Waukon go a long ways in a short amount of time.
Yeah, that's what you hope, because right now it looks like Waukon's going to get great field position. Waukon's going to get great field position and time to work with here, trailing 14-7.
Well, and they've had a nice return, already tonight. So if they can catch it clean and maybe get upfield, get themselves at least to midfield, couple plays they can get downfield because they've got the arms and they've got the horses to do it.
All right, so again the scores, it is Turkey Valley leading Central 38-12 at the half. Edco leads Midland 22-16 at the half. Bellevue leads Clayton Ridge 35-0 at the half. Maquoketa Valley leads Postville. That ball game was once again 42-0 at the half. And MFL Marmac has scored again in the third quarter. They now lead Appleton Parkersburg 28-0. By the way, Clayton Ridge now trails Bellevue 42-0 at the end of 3. So that clock is moving there. Third down, 40 yards to go. And they're going to run an inside counterplay and hanging on to it, almost bobbling the football there. And the inside counterplay, I believe it was handed to White. It was White, his third carry in a row. And what they did is they lined him up at a right halfback spot, and they gave the handoff to Burrow, who went inside to White, and he gets only to the 22-yard line. So the clock continues to move with 1:18 to go in our first half. Waukon, we were correct. They're out of timeouts, but North Fayette Valley has to punt the ball away. The play clock's at 15 seconds. They can at least bring it down inside 55 seconds before they have to punt the football away. O'Neill is back at the 40-yard line. As we mentioned, Waukon is going to get good field position. So there is the snap, and it's a low snap that has fallen down on a knee going down to the 8-yard line, and they're down right there. Ashleman into punt, a low snap. He couldn't dig it out there, and Waukon catches a huge break. First and goal at the 8-yard line on a drive for North Fayette Valley that continued to go back and gives the Indians a great field position setup.
And that's one of those nightmare drives that North Fayette Valley they want to put out of their minds, but right now they've got a minute. They need to play some defense because Waukon is in business inside the 10 and knocking on the door for another touchdown to try to tie this up.
So Jacob Courtney back back in at quarterback on this series for Waukon. They have two receivers to the right, a receiver to the left, and in the slot there is O'Neill. So on first down and goal from the 8-yard line, Brinkman goes in motion. He gets the handoff, and it's a halfback option pass, and he's looking for Courtney out of the backfield, and it's intercepted by Reister. Reister at the 5-yard line read it well. Kale Reister dropped into coverage and jumped the route. They tried a halfback option pass, left side to the quarterback out of the backfield in Courtney. But Reister intercepts it at the 5-yard line, and the Tiger Hawk defense comes up huge.
What a huge play there by Kale Reister. We usually think of him on offense, but that was a huge defensive play because nobody was out on the outside where Courtney was headed into the end zone. Brinkman just not enough air under that ball, and the 6'7" Kale Reister picks that out of the sky. North Fayette Valley dodges a bullet there.
So back at the 5-yard line is 1st and 10. The Indians turn it over for the first time in this game. They lost it on downs earlier, but it's first down, 10 yards to go. Tiger Hawks, if you break a big play, great. If not, go to the half. And as I say that, they decided we're just going to take a knee. We're content to go to the half, especially how the last drive went. So Declan Hines took the snap, took a knee, and it is 2nd down, 12 yards to go. He will have to do it one more time here before the half. And North Fayette Valley for the 4th week in a row in a ball game at the half. And there's another snap there taken by Hines, and we go to the half. 14-7, North Fayette Valley in the lead. We're at the half. When we return, our halftime guest, we'll talk with North Fayette Valley volleyball coach Billy Cowley when our halftime show gets underway after this.
The Veterans Memorial Hospital Medical Clinic Postville is now open. This is Michelle Crary, and I'm the full-time nurse practitioner. I welcome you to establish your medical care with me at our new clinic. I became a nurse practitioner to make a difference in my patients' lives, and I'm very excited to have this opportunity to do so close to home. We are available 5 days a week, Monday through Friday from 8 to 4:30 each day. Veterans Memorial Hospital Medical Clinic Postville, now open and welcoming everyone.
Exceptional caring people, Veterans Memorial.
Inspiring changes to a happier, healthier you is what we do at Clayton Drug. We are committed to helping you achieve the highest quality of life possible. We are a full-service pharmacy offering services such as med packing to your home or mail delivery and online prescription refill. We also offer a cash pricing program on name brand and generic prescriptions. Call 563-245-2530 to find out more. Clayton Drug, connecting the communities of Elkader, Strawberry Point, and Sumner to serve us all in between.
Hi, this is Cody from Torkelson Motors in Elgin and Waukon. At Torkelson Motors, we believe that student involvement in activities is a great way to help grow our communities, and we are proud to help sponsor this game for your enjoyment. We've been serving Northeast Iowa since 1926 and appreciate the business that our customers have given us and the support they provide to our area schools and communities. So the next time you are in need of a new or used vehicle or a repair, stop into Torkelson Motors. We've been selling cars the old-fashioned way with a friendly smile and a handshake right here next door in Elgin and Waukon.
Waukon North Fayette Valley football is brought to you in part by Dean Family Chiropractic in Claremont, TJ's Pizza in Monona and Claremont, Farmers Savings Bank of Colesburg, Elkport Garber, Strawberry Point, and Arlington, and Rivals Inc. Custom gear, screen printing, embroidery, and online shopping at rivalsinc.com. At the half, it is North Fayette Valley leading Waukon 14-7. We'll go through first half stats on our next break. Meanwhile, our halftime show begins. We're joined by North Fayette Valley volleyball coach Billy Cowley. Coach, let's talk about, first off, this year's Tiger Hawk team. Who's contributing for you?
Brooklyn Hoy has been very solid in the front row, hitting, and we started a player all the way around, so she's been making an impact. Our setting, we've had a couple freshmen who have been dynamic. Lily Holthouse, Ella Seek in the back row, which has really helped us defensively.
All right, some of the other kids contributing for the varsity.
Jayla Cowley, she is middle. We've had Bree Davis and Hannah Schrader, our outside hitters. Allie Torkelson, our other setter. And then Sarah Dean's just getting back with us. She had an injury, so she's just got back last Saturday.
All right, you guys are off to a pretty good start in the conference. Won a 5-setter last night, right?
Yes, against Turkey Valley.
Tell me a little bit about that match.
Well, Turkey Valley seems to always have our number, so I think the girls were a little hesitant going in, but we lost the first set and then came back in the second set. And really the third set was the one that we were down 9 points. It was 17-8, and somehow we crawled back and we ended up winning 25-22, which really helped the momentum shift. Fourth set, they took us, and then the fifth set went 15-13 all the way down to the wire. So our girls are learning how to compete, and they're learning how to win.
All right, let's talk about the Upper Iowa Conference because that's a big conference win. Who do you see in the conference chase there as far as all the teams involved?
Well, Turkey Valley last night was a big one, and then, of course, Southwind. So I feel like right there it would be us, Southwind, Turkey Valley. So we have Southwind on Tuesday, and that'll be a big matchup.
All right, let's talk about that matchup on Tuesday night then. What do you know about them?
They have a good outside hitter. Holligaman's good. They have a freshman libero who's very solid defensively. And they just have some other players who can put the ball in place.
Yeah. So what do you feel like you guys have to do for Tuesday night's match?
We have to take care of our side of the court. We have to be smart with the ball, putting it, knowing when to hit, when to tip, when to roll, seeing their side more. That's what we've really been focusing on, is just taking care of our side.
All right, let's talk about outside of conference. You guys in any tournaments coming up?
We go to Monticello on the 23rd, and then we go to Waterloo Columbus the following week.
So obviously a chance to play some different competition.
Yes.
Do you know any of the teams that are involved in some of those?
Well, last year we were at Waterloo Columbus. We were playing a lot of 4A and 5A schools, which are difficult. But we got into Monticello because we'll play the Cascade, hopefully Maquoketa Valley, Monticello. And those are, I think, very compatible teams that will push us and make us better, where we'll be able to compete with them. Waterloo Columbus, it really depends on who they put us with. BCLUW's there, Sumner Fred, but you also have Marion, Clear Lake, Waterloo West, all really good teams, which sometimes gets intimidating to the girls. So we want to be able to compete, but we also don't want to feel like
right. Good way to challenge yourselves.
Yes.
All right, Coach. Thanks for joining us here at the half. Good luck to you guys.
Thank you very much.
North Fayette Valley volleyball coach Billy Cowley. Again, they have Southwind on their schedule on Tuesday night. That's our halftime guest. We'll take a break. When we return, first half stats, and we'll get you caught up to date on the scores. You're listening to high school football from KCTN Sports.
I should have moved over for that utility van.
I should have slowed down for that bucket truck.
I should have slowed down and moved over for that maintenance vehicle.
I should have known the law.
Did you know that in the state of Iowa, motorists are required by law to move over or slow down when approaching any stationary vehicle that has its flashing lights activated, including utility trucks and maintenance vehicles? Failing to do so can result in fines or the loss of your driver's license. So when you see flashing lights, move over or slow down, preferably both. It's the law, and it might just save a life. This safety message brought to you by Alameda Clayton Electric, your Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
When making up a to-do list, don't forget to include servicing your car at Edie's AC Delco Service Center in Garnavillo. Your car should have the best care, and Edie's will make sure of it. Stop in or call 964-2186 to make an appointment. Tires worn out? Well, Edie's can replace them. Need a tow? Call Edie's at 964-2186. Kay, Lynn, and Todd invite you to stop by and fill your car's tank with fuel at Edie's AC Delco Service Center in Garnavillo. Edie's open 7 a.m. Mondays through Saturdays.
Alpine Communications believes connected communities become thriving communities. We are the local telephone company that became a 21st century communications provider. Alpine provides internet, television, cellular security, and telephone too. We promise personal, timely, reliable service from people who live here. When you choose us, we all thrive. Connect with Alpine Communications today. Click alpinecom.net or call 563-245-4000.
Hi, Justin Birdnow here from Birdnow Chevrolet of Monona. I want to take a moment to extend a heartfelt thank you to all of our incredible customers and the amazing local athletes who have shown us unwavering support over the years. Just like you, we're all about the winning edge. That's why it's our goal for our customers to feel like they have scored big when they leave our dealership. Stop by today or visit us online at birdnowmonona.com. And remember, you have to get to our place. You'll love the way we treat you.
Strawberry Building Supply offers all your building materials for residential and commercial projects. Whether you're building from the ground up, remodeling your home, or a weekend project, we have the materials you'll need. We are an authorized Milwaukee dealer for all your Milwaukee tools. Strawberry Building Supply also has everything you'll need for your pets and livestock. Stop into Strawberry Building Supply today at 413 West Mission Street, Strawberry Point, or call 563-933-4579.
Elkader Tax and Bookkeeping are proud supporters of all of our local high school sports teams. We want to wish everyone the best of luck on their season. We are here for all your tax, payroll, and bookkeeping needs. Give us a call at 563-245-2154. Again, that number is 563-245-2154. Thank you from Kurt and Ann at Elkader Tax and Bookkeeping, located in downtown Elkader.
Waukon North Fayette Valley Football is brought to you in part by Norby's Farm Fleet in Northeast Iowa, Innovative Ag Services in Elkader, Monona, and Waukon, Guttenberg Municipal Hospital and Clinic. Check out career opportunities at guttenberghospital.org. Bruins and James Insurance, your Grinnell Mutual agent in Monona, Bacon Concrete in Postville, and by the Lowena Savings Bank, member FDIC. You're listening to High School Football on KCTN, Garnavillo, Elkader, Iowa. At the half, North Fayette Valley leads 14-7 to Aidenborough touchdowns. A 39-yard run in the opening series. He followed that up with a 3-yard run in the second quarter. For Waukon, it was Barron scoring on a 2-yard run. Both teams perfect on their PATs. And it is 14-7, the Tigerhawks in the lead. Let's update you on other scores. Turkey Valley leads Central at the end of 3, 76-12. Edco leads Midland at the half, 22-16. Bellevue leads Clayton Ridge 42-0. Maquoketa Valley over Postville 46-0 at the half. And MFL Marmac leads Applington Parkersburg in the third quarter 28-0. Needless to say, we've got the game in the area tonight with North Fayette Valley leading 14-7. We're joined once again by Coach Aaron Hammond. Let's go through the first half totals, and let's start with the Tigerhawks.
Tigerhawks on the ground. They're led by Aidenborough there. He's got 9 carries for 73 yards. He's got those 2 touchdowns. Aiden Turner, another 5 carries for 25 yards. 4 carries for Kyler White, 29 yards. Ashelman credited for that one on that fumbled punt, minus 13 yards, and 2 yards for German for 2 yards. They've got 21 carries, 116 yards on the ground, so a nice start there on the ground game. In the air, Declan Hines has 2 completions on 7 attempts for 31 yards. He's got a 19-yard completion to German. He's got a 12-yard reception by Burrow. So 147 yards of offense for the Tigerhawks. I think the stat for them right now is those 8 penalties for 80 yards.
Yeah, it's really taken away some big plays. I mean, and that was including the drive in the second quarter. They had converted a 3rd and 18, if you remember, had gotten into Waukon territory, had 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line after the conversion of that 3rd and 18, then ended up back, and at one point was 1st and 46. Then a box snap gave Waukon the ball at the 8-yard line, but North Fayette Valley got a huge interception from Cale Reister right at the 5-yard line there, and North Fayette Valley able to run out the clock and lead at the half, averaging over 5 yards a carry rushing the football. Total now for the Indians.
For the Indians, Jackson Brinkman's got 6 carries, 48 yards. Brody Barnes has 7 carries for 12 yards. Courtney has 2 carries for 6 yards. Barnes has the touchdown of the night. That was a 2-yard run for him, but 15 carries, 66 yards total for the Indians. For passing, 4 for 10 on the night. Courtney has 2 completions out of 6 for 15 yards. Brinkman has 2 completions out of 4 attempts for 20 yards. The receivers are Kyle McCormick for 12 yards, Jack O'Neill for 9 yards, Hager for 8 yards, and Grimstad had a reception for 6 yards. So they had a total of 35 yards in the air, 66 on the ground, 101 yards of offense for the Indians.
Yeah, we talked about that. We thought this game would be scoring. There'd be we've seen 2 touchdowns for North Fayette Valley, 1 for Waukon. But the defenses have been outstanding tonight.
They have. They've stepped up. Both defenses have stepped up, and I don't think that's taking anything away from the offense. I think that's just the defense getting a little more stout and making this a ball game. And it's an impressive ball game. You take the points off the board for North Fayette Valley. Otherwise, it's a 2-score here, and that could be big given the way these 2 teams are playing.
Yeah, Burrow had a touchdown called back. That was before the 1st and 46 fiasco, as they had a touchdown run that would have been 49 yards. That would have put North Fayette Valley up 21-7, but again, a holding penalty brought that back. Indians get the ball to start the second half.
Yeah, and we've talked about North Fayette Valley wanting to play 4 quarters, and Coach Hines is in there, giving them speech, getting them going, talking about we got to play all 4, and we'll see what they come out with here in the second half, but I think they definitely want to improve.
Business or any event, Epic Wear has a huge range of customizable apparel, trophies, and awards, and they offer free design help or design your own apparel at getepicwear.com. And you can even set up a free web store for your fundraiser. Make sure to check out the selection of Bulldog Spirit Wear and Iowa-themed items at the Monona location. Epic Wear, located in downtown Monona and Waukon. Call 563-539-2300 to place your order today.
TNT Power Sports sells and services all makes and models of UTVs and ATVs. We have a nice selection of clean used units available along with new units. Contact Brian, Sawyer, or Tracy for your next UTV or ATV purchase. To keep your UTV or ATV in top-notch condition for work or play, schedule your service work with Brian or Nathan by calling 563-245-1100 or stop into TNT Power Sports north of Elkader on Highway 13 for all your sales or service work.
Wilkie's in Elkader is Iowa's oldest family-owned grocery store. You'll find Wilkie's 2 blocks south of the Keystone Bridge in historic downtown Elkader. Stop in and enroll for a Wilkie's reward card and receive points every time you shop. Then log on to their website at wilkiesgrocery.com to view the weekly specials, check out your reward points, make out a shopping list, and more. Wilkie's in Elkader, open Monday through Saturday, 8 a.m. till 7 p.m.
It's September, and Scooter's Coffee in Manchester has a deal for you. During the entire month of September, enjoy a brewed coffee in any size for free on them. Scooter's Coffee offers a variety of coffees, smoothies, blenders, and breakfast food products served all day long. Download the Scooter's Coffee app to order, pay, and earn rewards. Scooter's Coffee in Manchester, open Monday through Saturday 5:30 a.m. till 8 p.m. and Sunday 6 a.m. till 8 p.m.
Waukon NFA Football is brought to you in part by Bank First in West Union, helping you save time and money. Member FDIC. West Union Motor Sales and Service. Nick's Excavating and Kane Construction in Farmersburg. T&K Cahoon, your Napa dealer in Monona. St. Olaf Ag Sales and Service. Growl Logs and Lumber in Elkader. Timber is a crop. Harvest wisely. Meyer Collision and Service Center in Guttenberg. And by LTI & Sons Water Conditioning, your Connecticut dealer in Postville. At the half, it is North Fayette Valley leading 14-7 over Waukon. We mentioned the scores earlier tonight. MFL Marmac looking impressive once again, leading 28-0 at the half at Applington-Parkersburg.
Yeah, that's a huge ball game, and you know Applington-Parkersburg is not quite at the caliber they've been in the past, but they're still a solid ball club, and that's going to be a quality win. MFL Marmac can hold on and win that ball game at Applington-Parkersburg.
All right, we have our first final of the night. Clayton Ridge went on the road to Bellevue. Bellevue won by a final score of 42-0. That's a pretty good Bellevue team.
It is, and we kind of talked about that. We saw Clayton Ridge earlier this year, and we talked about the tough road that's coming ahead, and at Bellevue was going to be a tough test for them. Solid win there for Bellevue. One of the favorites probably in that district.
As we mentioned, Maquoketa Valley leads Postville in a ball game that should be close to being over. It was 46-0 at the half. Maquoketa Valley led Postville as the Pirates, again in Class A, finding that it's still some pretty good football there. Not as bad as Class 1A last year. Scored last week, and that's a positive.
Yeah, well, we talked about those positive gains, and we knew it was going to be a tough road for them this week, but that's a good Maquoketa Valley team.
Central losing to Turkey Valley at the end of 3, 76-12 is the score of that ball game. A Central team that played a real good ball game last week against Tripola in a close loss. And Edco leads Midland 22-16 at the half. We expect to get a third quarter score on that one in just a bit.
Yeah, that's homecoming for Edco. That's a good test. They've got some young players down there at Midland, and they were gonna give Edco a good game. And Rochford a little dinged up there for the Vikings, so curious to see how things are going to go over there for the Vikings.
All right, so those are all the scores that we have from our area, and we do have now it is after the third quarter. It is 28-0 the score. MFL Marmac leads Applington-Parkersburg at the end of 3. All right, let's get back, and by the way, another Postville score. Maquoketa Valley leads Postville 52-0 at the end of 3. So we'll continue to keep you up to date on those ball games. Game of the night right here. North Fayette Valley leads 14-7. As we mentioned, Waukon gets the ball to start the second half.
Yeah, and Waukon's they're gonna regroup. We talked about both of these teams wanting to make some halftime adjustments. North Fayette Valley, their second halves have not been what they want them to be, so hopefully they made some positive adjustments. They're going to kick off. Ashleman has kicked a couple of them through the end zone, so we assume Waukon will probably start with the ball on the 20. But Waukon had that miscue, had great field position, a chance to tie this up right before half through that interception. So I'm sure they're anxious to get this ball back and try to redeem themselves.
All right, so the clock continues to wind down. We are ready to start the second half. Ashleman to launch it from the 35-yard line. He has kicked off twice, and he has 2 touchbacks. Back to receive his O'Neill back at the near side. And also back to receive there, I believe, is McCormick.
Number 7, I thought
Number
it
7,
was.
and that is Johnson. So that is, once again, number 7 in Judah Johnson. Boy, I tell you what, heck of a job keeping those Waukon receivers. The stats tonight, because they're shuffling in and out.
Oh, there's people in and out all the time. So, yeah, just great athletes up there at Waukon. A lot of guys that come on and off the field.
So from the 40-yard line is where, of course, the spot is. It's 35 in the NFL in college. And Ashleman to launch it away to start this second half. Defense, the name of the game. Both teams have, again, done a good job stopping teams from rushing the football, running over them. So to launch it away is Ashleman to start our second half, 14-7. Tigerhawks in the lead. Ashleman, a good high kick, and this one is returnable. O'Neill at the 7-yard line brings it across the right hash mark, brings it left side, and he brings it out to the 30-yard line, fumbles the football. Tigerhawks say they have it at the 30-yard line. O'Neill brought it left side, coughed it up on the return. There's a flag coming in as well at the 30-yard line. Tigerhawks say they have the football, and who got on top of it there for North Fayette Valley?
Yeah, I'm not sure who got on top of that, but they're going to sort out this flag. But if this is against Waukon, they're going to decline this. North Fayette Valley is going to end up with the football here.
I think it was Logan Bohm, number 57 in that area. So a late flag came in, and the Indians there with a turnover to start the second half. It has been a flag-played ball game.
67 recovered the fumble there, Dan. I'm not sure who got on that.
67, and Kyler, you believe it was Kyler Berman, huh?
I believe that. That's who they're slapping high fives on the sideline. They're getting pretty excited with him.
So I thought it was 57, Bohm. But either way, the Tigerhawks are excited. Special teams picked up the turnover there. The officials having a lengthy discussion on this, once again, penalty.
And the ball's right now resting on the 30-yard line. So they're trying to sort out, what's going to happen here. But I think this is definitely the Tigerhawks' ball. It really depends on this penalty, though, where that spot's going to be.
And you would think if Waukon is, again, the guilty party on this penalty, that North Fayette Valley would absolutely decline. So lengthy, and all the officials are joined in on this discussion, by the way.
This is a big discussion,
This
a big foul.
This is a five-man group. So it's not just one guy, two guys talking. Everybody brought in. Ball stays at the 30-yard line, and here's the word from the official. It's a illegal block there, block in the back, and that was by Waukon. Meanwhile, it is a 10-yard penalty that is against Waukon on the return. So the penalty is against Waukon, but the ball will go from the 30-yard line, and it will just, I believe here, the penalty will be marked off as they'll move it inside the 20-yard line. So the penalty still takes effect, and North Fayette Valley moves a little closer. That's why our officials had that lengthy discussion of whether or not we're going to mark off that penalty. So the penalty is marked off on the special teams penalty is why that's marked off.
So North Fayette Valley definitely getting the ball back here, but they're going to be a little closer. And they're still talking this over, Dan. They're trying to figure out where this thing's going to go, and they're going to bring coaches into this now.
Coach Bierman on the other side may want an explanation, but Coach Hines wants an explanation here. And it is back to the 30-yard line. All right, I thought it was awful odd. They're marking off that penalty.
Give the ball and the penalty. That would be a win-win for the Tigerhawks.
But apparently what happened there is the officials did not realize, at least a couple of them, that North Fayette Valley actually recovered the football.
Yeah, I wonder if they thought it was still Waukon's ball, so we'll mark the penalty, give it to Waukon. No, North Fayette Valley's ready to rock and roll here.
So first down, 10 yards to go. I thought we were just making things up as we went along. First down, 10 yards to go. Tigerhawks with the possession. Hines, play action, looking to throw. He's looking over the middle into the end zone. It is caught. The pass is completed down at the 5-yard line, short of the end zone. Tate German over the middle on a deep route over the middle. Huge gain for the Tigerhawks. They move it from the 30 down inside the 5, first and goal.
Yeah, that was a nice pass. Caught it right in stride. A nice ball by Hines there, and German hauling it in. He's down there. Is he on the 3-yard line here? They're knocking on the door.
Hines threw a strike down the middle of the field. So first and goal. Big play to start the second half after the Indians' turnover. 3 guys in the backfield here, and as I say that, more 2 offset to the left side. Hines under center, first and goal. They run the football with Burrow, trying to get around right end. Stood up at the 5-yard line, couldn't get to the corner. They've had a lot of success running around right end, but that was quickly closed down by number 8 in Grain Curtin, who's among the leading tacklers for the Indians. They're going to lose 2 yards on that. Back to the 5-yard line, second and goal.
Yeah, just nothing going there. Nice job by the Waukon defense stepping up there with the ball on the ground, but they got burnt on that pass last play. That was a well drawn up play. North Fayette Valley here going back to the book here, 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal. They operate from the right hash mark. That's the far side. 2 receivers to the left. On 2nd down and goal, Hines, by the way, back to pistol formation. And on 2nd down, looks to throw the football. Swing pass to Burrow. It's a backwards lateral. He fumbles the football, and this is a fumble. This is picked up. This is a live football. It's picked up by number 25 in Owen Grimstead, but they rule it an incomplete pass. That would look like a backwards lateral.
That looked like a lateral from where we're at. We're a long ways away from here because they're down near the goal line, but that looked like a lateral, a backwards pass, and you could see the running back trying to scramble to pick it up and walk on. Had it scooped, they were halfway down the field.
Would have been a scoop 6 for
that
Grimstead.
Would have been an easy score for Waukon.
And Grimstead had nothing but pasture in front of him there, but you could see as he took off, he just quickly stopped. The play had been blown dead by the officials. So 3rd down and goal. Tiger Hawks, likely a break there. 2 running backs in the backfield to the left, and they're going to run around Burrow, right end, trying to get to that right pylon, tripped up at the 3-yard line, reaches ahead short of the goal line at the 1-yard line. Touchdown saving tackle on that far left side by number 4 in the secondary in Courtney. They get to the 1, but it's 4th down and goal for North Fayette Valley, and the Tiger Hawk shaking up on that play.
Yeah, they've got a Tiger Hawk down on that play, and he's already taken his helmet off, so I'm not sure what he got hurt on that, but Tiger Hawks not able to get that thing into the end zone.
We've got an official's timeout. It's 4th and 1 for North Fayette Valley. Back with more here in a big 4th down play coming up.
Broadband is more important and versatile than ever, and you no longer need a home phone to utilize Neat's fiber broadband service. Freedom plans are now available to all subscribers on Neat's fiber network in and around Farmersburg, Luena, Monona, Postville, and St. Olaf. With speeds up to 250 meg, Neat's managed Wi-Fi is also included at no additional cost. Call today for more information on Neat's new Freedom plans and enjoy reliable, super-fast broadband internet service from Neat. Call us at 539-2122 today to discuss which Freedom plan is best for you. Neat, connecting you now.
So just a quick timeout taken there, and the injured player, number 27, for North Fayette Valley, and Aiden Turner, who just looked like he had the wind knocked out of him.
Yeah, something strange there. He got up on his own and walked off on his own, so they're just going to go check him out. But he'll be out for this play on this 4th and goal.
And again, he is a fullback, so they'll bring in a replacement. 4th down and goal at the 1-yard line. Tiger Hawks leading 14-7, trying to add on to that score. Here is Hines, quarterback sneak left side, able to push the pile from behind. Is he in? Touchdown, got it. Declan Hines, that 6'3" frame, able to get in from a yard out. And the Tiger Hawks lead 20-7 after the Indians turnover.
Yeah, after that turnover on giving North Fayette Valley great field position on the walk-on 30, able to march down the field, aided by that nice pass, and Hines on the sneak, able to get that in for another score, put him up by 2 scores.
White and Burrow helping push from behind. Ashleman to try the PAT to put the Tiger Hawks up 21-7. Again, German to hold. Ashleman, 8 of 8 PAT-wise this year. So here is the snap. German's spot is down. The kick is up. It is high enough. It is long enough. It is good. So it's 21-7, 9:57 to go in the third. Tiger Hawks in the lead. Let's take this break.
You work hard to make sure your family has everything they need. Life insurance from American Family Life Insurance Company can help financially protect your loved ones by replacing a portion of your income if you were to pass away. That means your family will have the help they need to maintain their quality of life and pursue their dreams. Get the peace of mind you deserve by protecting what matters most.
Contact Julie Depke, agent at 563-245-2366 today.
American Family Life Insurance Company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Waukon North Fayette Valley football is brought to you in part by Dean Family Chiropractic in Claremont, TJ's Pizza in Monona and Claremont, Farmers Savings Bank of Colesburg, Elkport Garber, Strawberry Point, and Arlington, and Rivals Inc. Custom gear, screen printing, embroidery, and online shopping at rivalsinc.com. So timeout taken there after the touchdown by North Fayette Valley. 1-yard touchdown run, Declan Hines. And to the PAT by Ashleman. It is 21-7. North Fayette Valley takes advantage of a turnover.
Yeah, that was a huge break for the Tiger Hawks and taking advantage of it. This is the start for the second half that Coach Hines wanted to have some positives there. See if they can keep some momentum. Waukon got to regroup again.
O'Neill back at the 5-yard line along with McCormick. Ashleman launches it away. This is a high kick, and it will go over the head halfway into the end zone of O'Neill. And it is a touchback First down, 10 yards to go. Indians have their first touch of the second half. First down, 10 yards to go at the 20-yard line.
Yeah, and curious what they've dialed up here, what they've talked about in the halftime, because they had some positives on offense, but they also had some things that they struggled with, some miscues, definitely didn't want to clean up the penalties a little bit. So we'll see what Waukon comes out with here of their first possession.
So on first down, 10 yards to go, it was Courtney who closed the half as the quarterback for Waukon. So this series goes to Brinkman. First down, 10 yards to go, 3 receivers to the left, so they line up in the short side of the field with 3 receivers to that left side. And now add a fourth, as going in motion there is Curtin. Left side, it's a screen play. Curtin catches it. He came out of the backfield, brings it up the far sideline across the 35-yard line, and it gets first down yardage, pushed out of bounds on the Indian sideline at the 36-yard line.
Yeah, well set up play there. They had 3 receivers out there. They were all blockers. Curtin in motion, kind of caught that little screen, bubble screen, and able to get up the field for a first down.
So first down, 10 yards to go for the Indians. Positive play on their first series here of this third quarter. Now you have 3 receivers to the right side. First down, 10 yards to go. Brinkman out of pistol formation, alone in the backfield to throw the football again, flushed out of the pocket, steps up, Turner back in the game, misses him, and here is again Brinkman rolling up, now being held, and throws it away back at the 32-yard line in a host of traffic. 3 Indians dive for it. Turner got pressure, also back there as well for North Fayette Valley was number 75, and that was Wyatt Anderson. It ends up being an incompleted pass. The only question is it intentional grounding?
Well, and that's what they're talking about right now is there an eligible receiver there? Because the 3 Indians who jumped on it were all linemen. So they're talking it over to try to figure out if they need to throw a flag here.
And they are going to say the discussion continues, and this crew has done a good job tonight talking things over, that there may have been a receiver in that area. But
and you can see Waukon lining up there like wanting to run a play. Not sure what this is, but I don't think I saw a receiver in that area.
And now they throw the flag. So it is an intentional grounding penalty. Our officials talked about it for a long period of time. And for Brinkman, realized, and he was running around, brought it near side, then tried to cut back towards the middle of the field. But North Fayette Valley, just nothing open downfield.
Well, and he does such a nice job of extending plays with his legs and able to run it. And I think at that point, you just, throw it away, live to fight another day, because he can't get that thing downfield. He can't get it out of bounds. Nobody in the area.
And good to see, by the way, Aiden Turner back into the ball game for North Fayette Valley. He was a factor on that play.
Absolutely, absolutely.
So intentional grounding, it's a loss of down. And it goes back to the 28-yard line. So they're even going to push it back a little further. So they're going to push it all the way back here. And this is going to go inside the 25-yard line. Well, now our official's bringing it back up. He's going to go to the 25-yard line. Miscounted.
Yeah, that's only 10 yards. It's not a 15-yard. It's only 10.
So back to the 25-yard line. But it's second down now and 20-plus yards to go for Waukon. It's second down and 21 yards to go. And now our far side official blows his whistle to take timeout.
Yeah, they're trying to figure out if they marked this off correctly. They got it. They have the loss of down, so he's just making sure he's got the down counter correct.
So here we go. Second down, 21 yards to go. 9:49 left in our third quarter. Tiger Hawks lead 21-7. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. They have a slot receiver. And on second down, 20 yards to go. Brinkman alone in the backfield. Quick play, left side. It is caught. That is Courtney, one-on-one in the left flat. Brings it across the 30-yard line out to the 32-yard line. Picks up solid yards to the 34-yard line.
Yeah,
Ends up with a 13-yard quick hit play to the left side. I'm sorry, closer to 7 yards.
Yeah, that was O'Neal on that catch. So a nice pitch and catch to the receiver O'Neal.
5 and not 4. Again, it's been tough to keep these receivers straight tonight.
They've been in and out.
Third down, 12 yards to go, but a solid pickup on second down and the end of 10 yards. In motion out of the backfield is Courtney. Courtney is a receiver to the right side. Brinkman now, flushed out of the pocket, steps up, throws it, looking left side, and that pass for McCormick, and it's knocked away at the 40-yard line. Tiger Hawks had 2 defenders. It was thrown in traffic. White in that area, Ashleman as well. Good coverage on McCormick downfield, right at the numbers at the 40-yard line. It's incomplete, and Waukon will look to punt the football away on 4th and 11.
You felt a collective sigh when he threw that, because I think the Waukon sideline saw 2 defenders for North Fayette Valley and only 1 receiver, but a nice job breaking that up and making sure there wasn't an interception.
Hogan stands back at the 20-yard line to punt it away. Tiger Hawks have a guy back to receive inside the 30-yard line. So they figure to get the ball back. It's a low snap, a one hopper, but Hogan able to get it out of there. White's back to receive. It's a short kick that will go out of bounds inside the 35-yard line on the far sideline, on the Waukon sideline, out of bounds, and it basically goes from one 35-yard line to the other 35-yard line. There's a 30-yard punt, no return, and North Fayette Valley leading 21-7 has 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
And, this is the situation Coach Hines wants to be in. We scored. We put some points on the board. We held them defensively. Another offensive set. They would love another one of those long drives like they had in that second quarter and put some more points on the board here.
So 1st down, 10 yards to go for North Fayette Valley. Riester and German lined up as receivers there to the left side. Hines works out a pistol formation. Turner goes in motion from right to left. There's the snap back to Hines. They run it there. Left side up the middle. It is Burrow. Burrow's 1st down. He's to midfield, right up the gut. 50-yard line, down to the 49-yard line. Aiden Burrow getting touches and being successful tonight for the Tigerhawks, running the football down to the 48-yard line. That is a 17-yard pickup on 1st down.
Yeah, that was a huge pickup there, just busting loose and able to pick up some positive yards, getting it into walk-on territory.
And we mentioned that both these teams still are not afraid to run the football, but which one can get that ball moving on the ground a little more consistently, and so far the edge has been to the Tigerhawks.
It has been. It's been all Tigerhawks when we talk ground game tonight.
So 1st down, 10 yards to go. Hines went over to Turner, whispered something to him, and he wants Turner to go back to the left side. So 1st down, 10 yards to go, back to Burrow, left side, and he gets a couple of yards, tries to break away from a pile as Waukon's got good pursuit. Burrow brings it near side and pushed out of bounds at the 45-yard line. It looked like it was going to be no gain. Number 58 for Waukon, the first player back there in Zach Perkins, disrupted the play, but Burrow, bouncing to the outside, ends up with a positive gain of 4 yards.
Yeah, just kind of made something out of nothing there, and looked like he was stacked up the line. Great job by the walk-on defensive line, but Burrow able to spin out of that, get to the outside, and pick himself up with 3 or 4 yards.
So 2nd down to the 45-yard line. They operate from the left hash mark, and on 2nd down, 6 yards to go. This time it is Hines going to keep it. Fake the inside handoff to Whites, try to bring it up the middle, and better defense by Waukon up front. Just nowhere to go, maybe back to the line of scrimmage, and it's going to be 3rd down and a longer situation. Number 74, Isaac Erickson, making the tackle up front for the Indians.
Yeah, a little change of pace here. North Fayette Valley trying to run between the tackles. They've had a lot of success just outside the tackle or tackle guard, so Waukon doing a nice job filling those A gaps. North Fayette Valley going to have to change a little bit here, maybe get back to the outside again.
They ran the read option that time as Hines kept it. So 3rd down, closer to 7 yards to go, and 2 receivers to the left. So 3rd down, and now North Fayette Valley, I believe, is going to take a timeout. So 7:33 left here in our 3rd quarter. North Fayette Valley looking at 3rd down, manageable. Back with the play after this. They lead 21-7.
People's State Bank is locally owned and locally managed with 20 convenient locations in southwest Wisconsin and northeast Iowa. If you're looking for a place where you're more than just a number, but still have access to convenient technology, we're it. As a community bank, we're proud to support many of the local charities, county fairs, community events, and more. When you become part of People's State Bank, you can be confident that you're standing with a good cause. People's State Bank, community-minded, just like you. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
It's back to school time again, and that means the fall sports season is in full swing. Dr. Mark Foey, Dr. Jessica Wilkie, Dr. Courtney Wicken, and the staff of Family Dentistry Associates of Monona wish all of our area cross-country, volleyball, and football student athletes a very healthy and successful season. Get out and support your local school sports teams this fall. Family Dentistry of Monona, where health-changing smiles are created.
So it's 3rd down, 7 yards to go for North Fayette Valley after the timeout. Couple of scores. MFL Marmac leads Applington Parkersburg 42-0 in the 4th quarter. And it is Edco leading Midland 42-16 as they start the 4th quarter. Meanwhile, 3rd down, 7 yards to go. They run it with White. Try to get around right end. Cuts inside the 40-yard line. Has the 1st down as he was able, well, I should say near the 1st down. But White, they needed 7. Looks like he picks up 7. And the officials, this will depend on the spot. And they are going to move the chains. White brought it around right end, just outside the right hash mark for 1st down yardage.
Yeah, just enough to pick up that first down, but again, outside the tackles there and trying to use the speed game.
Again, they've went to the right side of that line with great success tonight. That's where they've been more successful.
They have, running the ball to the right, but again, outside, the inside not quite there, so nice job of the guys up front by Waukon, but able to get around end.
First down, 10 yards to go. Turner in motion from right to left at a halfback spot, and they run it with White up the middle. White steps inside the 35-yard line, breaks a tackle, goes inside the 30-yard line, near another first down. 9-yard pickup. Barnes in on the tackle for Waukon, and White kept the legs churning, picking up positive yardage. It's second and short.
Yeah, picked up about 8 or 9 yards on that, and he just kept churning away, kept moving those legs, and moved the pile far enough. Second and manageable here. Maybe they take a shot downfield.
This is a big drive in this football game with North Fayette Valley leading 21-7 and now inside the 30-yard line. So second down, short situation. And in the backfield, you have Turner along with White continuing there. It's actually Burrow back there, and as they look to throw the football, left side, it is caught. That is White, just lined up at a halfback, or I should say a slot receiver, ran a quick out to the left side, to the sideline on the near side, brings it inside the 30-yard line, first down yardage to the 25-yard line, just a quick pitch and catch to the left side.
Yeah, and that was Tate German on the outside there, running that out pattern with Reister running downfield. So a nice little out pattern, enough for the first down, a good pickup for him.
Number 9 instead of number 8 for North Fayette Valley, but a first down nonetheless. So first down, 10 yards to go to the 24-yard line. And now they line up with Reister as they end on the left side, but standing up. And they're going to run it up the middle. It's Turner, quick hit, fullback dive up the middle inside the 20-yard line, up to the 19-yard line. Turner picks up 5 yards. We approach the halfway point of our third quarter. Tiger Hawks leading 21-7 and getting positive yardage every play right now, running the football.
Offense running really well right now for the Tiger Hawks, marching down the field. A nice long drive. They'd obviously like to cap this off with some points, but right now managing that clock, moving the ball, positives all the way around.
So to the 20-yard line, second down, solid 5 yards to go. And on this play, same formation for the Tiger Hawks. Second down, 5 yards to go. They run it right end. It is Burrow trying to get to the corner. He does. Turns the corner at the 20-yard line. Steps inside the 15-yard line. Inside the 10-yard line. Aiden Burrow with another good run. Around right end. All the way down to the 6-yard line. 14-yard pickup. First and goal for North Fayette Valley.
Yeah, huge gain there. That puts him over 100 yards for tonight. And it also puts the Tiger Hawks knocking on the door here at the 5-yard line.
Down to the 5-yard line. So it's actually a 15-yard gain. And North Fayette Valley leading 21-7, threatening to go up by 3 scores here in our third quarter.
And I think that would be huge. And the way this game has been played, 3 scores is a mountain to overcome.
First down and goal. Burrow steps away from center for just a second to talk to his back in the backfield. And they are going to run the football. Jet sweep left side, and this time it is White. Goes inside the 5-yard line as he brought it around left end, gets to the 3, picks up a couple of yards as they ran that jet sweep to the left side. Second down and goal as the Tiger Hawks move closer.
Yeah, just not quite enough there, and I think that was a German again. That 9 and 8 looked the same.
Oh, that was White that time.
That was White because German just came off the field, and White just went back out on the field. So he's a little dinged up on the sideline right now. Tate German
looks like he's stretching out there, isn't he?
Yeah.
So that was the jet sweep to the left side. Second down and goal to the 3-yard line here. So on this play, White as a wing back to the right spot. Left side Burrow in the backfield along with Turner. Second down and goal from the 3-yard line. They run it with Burrow. Again, it's around right end. He's got a hole. Slips off the line right side. Goes in for the score. Aiden Burrow's third touchdown. A 3-yard run. And it's 27-7. North Fayette Valley in the lead.
Yeah, and just a great drive capped off with the touchdown there. Burrow gets his third of the night. He's over 100 yards. But that was all on the front line of this Tiger Hawk offense. Just establishing that line of scrimmage and giving them time to do what they needed to do.
They were able to run off left side, but primarily up the middle and to the right. Ashleman had the PAT. The kick is up. It is high enough, long enough. Put it on the board. 4:10 left in the third. Suddenly 28-7. NFE in the lead. Let's take this break.
We know that potential is greatly enhanced through hard work and dedication. At Viafield Cooperatives, we promise to provide innovative products and dependable service to help you meet and exceed your potential. From agronomy to energy, grain to feed, Viafield is excited to provide growing opportunities for both producers and consumers at 18 locations throughout northern Iowa and southern Minnesota. Want to learn more about Viafield? Go to viafield.com. Viafield is a proud supporter of our local student athletes.
Stronger, farther, faster.
It all starts with good nutrition. Clayton County Farm Bureau is proud of our livestock farmers who provide high-quality protein needed to fuel our young athletes. The ultimate pre- and post-game fuel-up can be found in meat and dairy foods grown right here. Meat and dairy are natural sources of essential vitamins that support health, energy, and performance. We know our student athletes are the real deal, and Iowa's livestock farmers are committed to helping them reach their goals. To learn more, visit Real Farmers, Real Food, RealMeat.com.
North Fayette Valley leads 28-7. Aidenborough, 3-yard touchdown run. He's got touchdown runs of 39, and also 2 of them with 3 yards. So it's 28-7 as Ashleman 4 for 4 on the PATs. 4:10 left in our third quarter. And North Fayette Valley, the last 3 weeks, the second half has been a struggle. Not the case tonight so far. Ashleman launches it away, a high returnable kick. McCormick fields it middle of the field at the 10-yard line. Brings it right side across the 25-yard line, has the legs taken out from underneath him. It's actually Johnson, and there's an Indian that was shaken up on that play, but a good return. And in for North Fayette Valley special team-wise, it was Chase Emil helping trip things up. It's out to the 30-yard line. First down, 10 yards to go. And by the way, we have a flag down at the 25-yard line on that return.
Of course we do. These teams have found ways to get interesting flags, and we had another one on this return.
And every one has involved a lengthy discussion for the most part. Let's see what the penalty is. And the Indians, it is a block in the back. It is against Waukon. So Waukon this second half, they have a turnover to start the second half on a return. They also went and had to punt the football away at their last drive. So this has not been a strong second half start for them. And now they need to answer with 4:04 to go in our third, trailing 28-7.
Yeah, that's a 15-yard penalty there. They're going to back them up, and they're going to start in the shadow of their own goalpost once again. Their offense has been very sluggish here in the second half.
The flag was down at the 25-yard line where that penalty occurred. So first down, 10 yards to go. Back at the 15, 16-yard line is where they put it. 3 receivers to the left, and on first down, 10 yards to go. Back in at quarterback is, once again, that is Courtney. Courtney rolls out to the right. Now he's flushed on the far sideline, runs out of room, and he's going to be tackled for a loss on the far side of the field, way back at the 10-yard line. I can tell Keel Reister because of the sizes back there. Who else in on the play for the Tiger Hawks? A loss of 6 yards.
Yeah, just a great pursuit overall by the Tiger Hawks there. Courtney just running out of room, and it almost looked like he tried to throw that, but he went down to the ground. He's going to lose quite a few yards here. They're going to be behind the sticks here to start their next drive.
Second down, 16 yards to go. 3.5 and counting in our third quarter. A long situation for the Indians. Outstanding coverage downfield by North Fayette Valley. Back to, once again, Courtney, who rolls to the left side. He's looking to run, and he pushes across the 10-yard line. Not much around left end, and he brings it out to the 12-yard line. It's going to be third and long. Here's the finals tonight. Turkey Valley has defeated Central tonight 76-25. Bellevue over Clayton Ridge 42-0. Maquoketa Valley has defeated Postville 59-0. MFL Marmac over Applington Parkersburg 42-0. And Edco leads Midland in the fourth quarter 42-16. Meanwhile, for Waukon, this is third and long. The one thing they did not want to do is after the Tiger Hawk touchdown was go 3 and out. They'll need to convert 3rd and 14 from their own 12-yard line. And they'll send a wide receiver in motion in Johnson. Rolling out to the right this time. That is going to be again Courtney. Throws it right side looking for Johnson. He's overshot. Just a quick out to the far near sideline at the 20-yard line. Maybe would have been a pickup of 6 or 7 yards. It's again North Fayette Valley had defenders in that area, including number 21 in Peyton Lofsgaard. It will be 3 and out for the Indians after the North Fayette Valley touchdown.
That ball went right in and out of his hands. A little high, but I think a catchable ball. I don't know if he catches it if he still picks up that first down.
Yeah,
that was just not far enough down the field.
Tiger Hawks had that well defense. So now it will be Hogan standing back in his end zone to punt it away. Tiger Hawks figured a good position. Hogan able to kick it away from White, who's back at the 45-yard line. He'll let it bounce inside North Fayette Valley territory. Hogan kept it away from him. Goes out of bounds at the 47-yard line. But North Fayette Valley, 2:29 left in the third, leading 28-7. Great field position. That's been the story of the game for the Tiger Hawks.
It has. The field position, the costly penalties, those kind of things. They've overcome those. And they've been able to put points on the board, and I think that's huge for them right now, leading by 3 scores as our third quarter is winding down here, under 2 minutes to play.
So first down, 10 yards to go. Now this is going to be a little bit different for North Fayette Valley because you're in control of the ball game. And now are we at the point? Do you try to eat some clock here?
I think you keep the ball on the ground, grind it out here, keep that clock moving, force Waukon to step up and fill those gaps.
They've run it successfully, so why not? As I say that, they look to throw the football. Hines looking for Reister. He's behind the defense. Catches it inside the 20-yard line, where he's tackled by Brinkman down at the 17. Reister got by the defense. Tiger Hawks sold the play action, and a ball laid out well by Hines. Big play for North Fayette Valley on first down. They keep the throttle down to the 17-yard line.
That was a huge pitch and catch, and Reister got out of there untouched, a little underthrown. Otherwise, I think he goes to the house on that.
And again, Waukon last drive got gashed by the run, so they were thinking North Fayette Valley was going to run the football. First down, 10 yards to go, 2 minutes left in the third. Tiger Hawks in control, 28-7, threatening for more. Hines with him under center, and they run the football left side, trying to get to the corner. Burrow shakes off a defender on the short side of the field. That's the near side. Gets to the corner, 15-yard line, picks up a few yards on first down, probably a gain of about 3, and it's second down, 7 yards to go.
It shows what we know, Dan. We were thinking, grind it out, keep it on the ground. They take a shot downfield, a great pitch and catch, nice catch by Reister. Back to the ground here with Burrow, kind of grind it out and lull us to sleep once again.
And again, Burrow, 5-yard pickup. They gave him inside the 15-yard line. They gave him down to about the 12-yard line. So it's second down, 5 yards to go. And split backs in the backfield once again. And on second down, they run the football up the middle. And carrying it there is Turner. Turner dragging a pile with him inside the 10-yard line. Looks like he's got first down as they get down to the 7-yard line. Aiden Turner a bit shaken up as he gets up there and makes his way back to the huddle, but with a bit of a limp, and he'll head to the sideline now.
And that's the same thing they were checking there the last time he kind of came off. So they may check him out again here, see what's going on with that ankle, that leg, whatever that is. But a nice run there to pick up the first down. The first and goal here for the Tiger Hawks.
This has been a third quarter dominated by North Fayette Valley. It is first and goal to the 6-yard line, leading 28-7. Into the backfield, and now Ashleman moves into a more of a wingback spot, and they're going to run the football with Burrow, trying to get around end. Again, he makes a defender miss, makes another one miss, turns the corner, 5-yard line, pushed out of bounds at the 4-yard line. Looked like they had a couple of shots at Burrow. You had Courtney up from the secondary there, the first player. They just can't bring him down. And it's second and goal to the 4.
Yeah, nice job shedding those tacklers. Burrow just very elusive in the backfield. Waukon's got guys in the right place, but they're not able to wrap up. They're not able to get the helmet in front of him. He's got that deceiving quickness.
So second down and goal. Clock stops. 37 seconds left in the third quarter as Burrow ended up out of bounds. Burrow has 3 touchdowns in this game. And you now have, again, 2 receivers to the right, a receiver to the left, and that is, again, to the left side, Reister. And they snap it back. Hines pitches it left side, trying to get to the corner that time is German. Correction there, it's White. White, actually Burrow. Third time's the charm. Burrow brings it down to the 1-yard line. Just a quick toss play to the left side. Burrow was lined up as a wing back on the left side and moves it to the 1 where it's third and goal. He picked up 2.
That's about the half-yard line there. They're knocking on the door. We're not going to get this off in the third quarter. We'll have to save it for the fourth.
28-7, North Fayette Valley in the lead. Knocking on the door. Let's take this break. You're listening to high school football from KCTN Sports.
For generations, local farmers have trusted Freedom Bank to provide the financial backing they need to succeed. We have a long tradition of empowering success, and that continues today. We offer competitive financing options at competitive rates, whether for equipment purchases, building construction, land purchases, or operating capital. Visit one of Freedom Bank's experienced ag loan professionals in Elkader, Monona, Postville, and Waukon, or online at freedombnk.com. Member FDIC.
Waukon North Fayette Valley Football is brought to you in part by Norby's Farm Fleet in Northeast Iowa, Innovative Ag Services in Elkader, Monona, and Waukon, Guttenberg Municipal Hospital and Clinic. Check out career opportunities at guttenberghospital.org. Bruins and James Insurance, your Grinnell Mutual agent in Monona, Bacon Concrete in Postville, and by the Lowena Savings Bank, member FDIC. You're listening to high school football on KCTN, Garnavillo, Elkader, Iowa. 28-7, North Fayette Valley in the lead. They outscored Waukon 14-0 in that third quarter, I should say. So North Fayette Valley leads and knock it again here. Third down in less than a yard. The ball sits just outside the goal line as White was tripped up as the third quarter came to an end. So Declan Hines in a similar situation ran a QB sneak the first drive of the third quarter. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and goal from the 1-yard line. Hines goes back right side, and around right side it is going to be going in for the score. Burrow goes in off right side. Just a simple play to the right. Heavy low to the side, and Burrow scores his 4th touchdown, scoring from really 6 inches out. 34-7. Tiger Hawks in the lead.
Yeah, that was just a nice drive. That third quarter finally capped off in the fourth, but, time-consuming, marching down the field, had a nice long pass there to kind of get Waukon back to being honest on that and just grinding it out on the ground. A lot of steady diet of Burrow.
German to hold. Here's Ashleman's kick, and this is blocked. So the kick is blocked, recovered by the Indians. First miss of the season for Ashleman, who's been outstanding on PATs, 9 of 10 now on the season. 34-7, North Fayette Valley in the lead. Let's take this timeout. Hey, sports fans, take a timeout and call Garms Financial Services. Their team of agents can show you how to save money on all your insurance needs with Grinnell Mutual. Whether you need auto, home, farm, crop, or business insurance, Garms Financial Services has you covered. You'll also receive quality protection, expert advice, and local friendly service. Call Brian Bugenhagen, Cheryl Wagner, Emily Bazin, or Kayla Olson today for a free competitive quote. Garms Financial Services in Elkader, your trusted choice agency.
This is Chris Holbert, General Manager of Hall Roberts Son Incorporated in Postville. We would like to wish the area student athletes both a safe and successful sports season. We have been a community-based company since 1864, servicing and supporting the area ag industry with products necessary for daily success. We look forward to continuing to serve and support both the ag industry and high school athletes in our surrounding communities. Thank you and good luck from the families at Hall Roberts Son.
So another touchdown drive for North Fayette Valley. They are 3 for 3 on drives this second half. And it is once again Burrow, a 1-yard run. PAT was blocked. It's 34-7. Again, North Fayette Valley in the lead. And Ashleman to launch it away again from the 40-yard line. Johnson back to receive. Also back there is O'Neill spread out across the 5-yard line. Ashleman with a good high kick. O'Neill goes back to the goal line, catches it just in front, and he'll bring it up the right sideline now. And he stays outside that right hash mark, brings it across the 25-yard line, out to the 27-yard line, 27-yard return. First down, 10 yards to go for the Waukon Indians, trailing 34-7 here with 11:47 left in our fourth quarter. And this is now where they're going to be forced to throw the football a little bit more.
Yeah, this isn't what they wanted. They didn't want to have to be forced into throwing the football, but they're definitely going to have to throw it here, being behind by, 4 scores, and their offense has been really sluggish in the second half.
3 receivers to the left, a receiver to the right. First down, 10 yards to go. And before we get going, there is a flag. And let's see what this penalty is. Do we have maybe 12 guys in on the...
12 guys or illegal substitution?
Yeah, so... a penalty against Waukon, and it is an illegal substitution penalty. It is against Waukon. So this has been a tough third quarter plus for North Fayette, for Waukon, I should say, offensively.
Yeah, between the penalties, which they were pretty clean in that first half. They just had the one penalty, but between penalties and struggles with the offense and just not able to get anything going here.
So first down, it is now 15 yards to go. Back to the 23-yard line. And on 1st and 10, they are going to run the football inside, but looking to throw it is going to be Courtney. And he throws it to Brinkman out of the backfield. Brinkman brings it up right sideline. First down. He's down inside North Fayette Valley territory across midfield. Brought down inside the 40 finally in the far sideline to the 39-yard line as they sent the back in motion there. And this is what's nice about having 2 quarterbacks. Courtney got the handoff. Going out from the backfield to receive was going to be Brinkman, and he was hit on a nice throw by Courtney, and it's 1st and 10 for Waukon, a big play.
And that was a huge play, something they need to build off of, but that was a 39-yard pitch and catch from one quarterback to the other quarterback, and a great gain for the Indians.
Courtney was the motion back there, got the handoff to the right side. Empty backfield. Clock picks up again inside 11 minutes left in our fourth. First down, 10 yards to go. Barons goes in motion to the left side. Back to Brinkman. Brinkman to throw the football, looking over the middle, and it's intercepted. Overshot his receiver, McCormick. It is picked up by the Tiger Hawks, and bringing it right side is number 7, and that is Declan Hines. Hines from the secondary brings it out to the 45-yard line. Waukon with their second turnover of this second half. And it's 1st and 10 for North Fayette Valley. Hines brings it back to the 45-yard line.
Yeah, that was just an ill-advised throw there. You see Brinkman trying to get it downfield, trying to force something. Great athletic play by Hines there to get up, get some air, and pull that thing in.
So North Fayette Valley with the interception, 17-yard return on the interception by Hines. So this has been a second half for North Fayette Valley. In the last 3 weeks, the second half has gotten away from them. But you talk about finishing this ball game, huh?
Yeah, that third quarter was all North Fayette Valley, and the fourth quarter looks to be a little bit of the same. And you expect Coach Hines here, keep it on the ground, grind it out, get the clock moving, put Waukon in an uncomfortable situation here where they have to throw the ball to get the ball back on offense.
All right, Aiden Turner checking out of the ball game, and this is the official pulling him out of the ball game there. So Turner, they felt maybe just needed to be checked over the sideline, and Turner has done a good job fighting off injuries. He's left a couple of times and come back onto the ball game. He will check out there, but looks to be walking strong as he gets to the sideline there, but they're going to check him out. Good decision here. So first down, 10 yards to go. Burrow came back into the ball game from their own 45-yard line, leading 34-7. Hines goes under center. They run the football left side. It is German trying to get around left end. And great job by Brinkman closing that gap. Brinkman came down from the secondary, got German before he could fully turn the corner. Maybe a pickup of a yard. Second down, 9 yards to go.
Yeah, nice tackle there. The average starting field position here in the second half, North Fayette Valley has been right at the 50-yard line. Walkon's been on their own 21. So difference of field position has been huge here in the second half. And North Fayette Valley, great field position again to start
They have
this
had
one.
great field position much of this night.
Yeah, all night long. It's just good starts, and the offense able to pick up first downs and keep that drive going.
Second down, 9 yards to go. Hines, they run the football, and nope, Hines is going to throw the football. Rolling out to the right, trying to buy some time, throws it back. The ball is deflected and almost intercepted at the 45-yard line. Number 8, Green Curtin got a hand in the pass. They were looking for Burrow downfield along with Reister. And in between the numbers at the 45-yard line, good job by Waukon with their secondary. And Curtin knocking it away, incomplete. Fortunate it wasn't intercepted.
Well, and I know you want to keep Waukon honest, but I think in the situation that you're at, grinding it out on the ground, not giving him a chance to get that big turnover, and that was kind of a dangerous pass. Did a nice job of extending the play with his feet, but there was just nothing there. That was a dangerous double coverage pass.
So third down and long for North Fayette Valley. Third down, 9 yards to go at their own 46-yard line, and they're going to run it right side, and that is again Burrow. Burrow makes a defender miss, 45-yard line, tripped up as he's near the first down, out to the 45-yard line. This will depend on the spot, as Burrow on 3rd and 9 got through the right side again, and Burrow just continues to rack up the yardage.
He does. That was just a huge run again. Again, didn't look like he was going to get very far, and he's right on the edge of picking up that first down, a gain of 9, and they may measure this thing, but Burrow well over 100 yards, pushing 130 yards already tonight.
If you look at the spot, and we have a look right down at the 45-yard line right now, the ball is short of the 45-yard line, and it appears they had to get to the 45-yard line for first down yardage.
Yeah, I don't think he got there, but again, it depends on the spot.
So the officials bring the unsung heroes of Friday Night Football. The Chain Gang makes their first appearance of this ball game tonight on the field. And we'll see whether or not this is first down yardage. The officials stretch things out. Think he needed to get to the 45-yard line. Our official looks down. They give it another look.
They're going to look this over pretty hard.
And it is going to be first down yardage. I'll tell you what, the other official got down there, and I think he had to put his finger to see whether or not the ball was between the end of the stick.
Yeah, it couldn't be much farther than maybe a chain link pass because it was right on the nose of that football. But the official says, enough of that nose got by. Let's make sure it's standing straight up.
Our three officials, and then one of them got down low to just see how close it was. But again, the ball is short of the 45-yard line. If you look at the sticks on the far side, looks like they had to get to the 45-yard line. But maybe there was a string hanging out there.
That's why we're up here, Dan. They're down there. They got a better look at it. So first down.
Clock continues to move. Inside 9.5 left in the fourth quarter. 34-7 is our score. First down, 10 yards to go from the 45-yard line. Hines will take his time. Play clock is at 19, and there is no reason to rush if you're North Fayette Valley. Time is on your side. You have the lead. They'll start to go with 10 seconds. First down, 10 yards to go. They run it at the middle. Quick fullback dive. And we'll see if that was Turner back into the ball game, as they only pick up a yard on that play. Up the middle, it was Tate German, number 9, into the carry. They maybe get back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, that was Ashleman, number 1, going to carry the ball.
Lincoln Ashleman. And Lincoln Ashleman, who has 9 carries on the season, gets his 10th. No gain, though. Second down, 10 yards to go.
Yeah, we 1 and 8 and 9, they all kind of look the same when there's a big pile of Waukon Indians on top of them. So it was hard for us to see there, but a little different personnel. We'll expect to see more of that as this game winds down. North Fayette Valley got this thing in hand right now.
Yeah, leading 34-7. They have not been stopped the second half of this football game. 2 receivers to the left, Reister along with German. Hines is back to pistol formation, and before the play gets going, I believe we have a timeout taken by North Fayette Valley. So Coach Hines didn't like the look. Timeout taken by the Tigerhawks. In control, 34-7. Let's take this break. The Woodland Eye Clinic in Elkader and West Union are proud sponsors of high school sports. We are committed to bringing our patients the highest level of total eye care with detailed one-on-one attention. Our offices offer the newest technology and equipment with a professional team of experienced staff that is committed to you. Call us today for your next total eye care appointment. The Woodland Eye Clinic in Elkader and West Union supports all of our local athletes taking the field or court this season.
When I started out in the car business, my dad gave me some good advice. Hi, it's Forrest Brown with the Brown's family of dealerships. What my dad told me is when you sell someone their first car, you need a good sales department. But if you expect to sell them their second, third, and fourth car, you better have a great service department. Visit any one of the Brown's family of dealerships in Guttenberg, Elkader, West Branch, or Victory Ford in Dyersville and find out why Brown's is your hometown dealer, no matter where your hometown may be.
So a timeout taken by North Fayette Valley, leading 34-7, trying to salt this away with 8:16 left in the fourth quarter. They have second down and 10 yards to go. So I think that Coach Hines just didn't like the look that they were getting to the line of scrimmage with and decided to take the timeout. So second down, 10 yards to go. And Turner back into the ball game, moves now into the halfback role off the right side. And they're going to Hines pitch it right side, and carrying the football once again is going to be Burrow. Burrow gets inside the 45-yard line, stops just short of the 40-yard line. Johnson stays inbounds. That's the important part for the Tigerhawks as we go inside 8 minutes to go. Picks up 4 yards on 2nd and 10.
Yeah, and Burrow up to 136 yards tonight on that 4-yard carry. He's carried the lion's share tonight, but, man, he's gotten to pay dirt 4 times for him. This is a huge win for the Tigerhawks if they hold on here at the end.
You know, rushing the football really for North Fayette Valley set the tone in the first drive. Ashleman had a 39-yard run. He has followed that up with touchdown runs of 3, 3, and 1. Meanwhile, third down, 5 yards to go here. Snap back to Hines, and before we get going, there is movement by North Fayette Valley. If there's one thing the Tigerhawks will tell you about, and we'll talk with Coach Hines after this ball game, too many penalties tonight.
Yeah, that's the 9th one. They're at 85 yards, and, you know, sometimes it's hard to overcome them. They've overcome them tonight.
Here's the important part, though. Only one. That's their first penalty of the second half.
Yeah, that's the first one. I'm sure it was a topic of discussion at halftime. That was the first one, the first pre-snap one here in the second half, but the first penalty overall, much improved. So those halftime adjustments, positives there for Coach
But it
Hyman.
makes it now a third down and 11 from the 46-yard line. So 3rd and 11. Hines now under center on this play. 3rd down, 11 yards to go. Hines to throw the football. Rolling out left side, looking for Turner out of the backfield. Catches it on the run. He's got the 45-yard line. First down, he's down the far sideline. Inside the 30-yard line. Pushed out of bounds, short of the 20-yard line. Again, they rolled Hines out to the left, and Turner just slipped out of the backfield. Open in that left flat. They convert on 3rd and 11 for the first down.
Yeah, and that was a nice pitch and catch, rolling Hines out to the left, and Turner caught that in stride. What a great completion, 24 yards, and that was his first reception of the night.
Then good to see Turner again back in the ball game. First down, 10 yards to go. Clock stopped with 7:02 left in our fourth quarter. So the Tigerhawks have yet to be stopped this second half. And on first down and 10 to the 22-yard line, Hines goes under center, and they try to run an inside counterplay, and they fumble the football. Waukon says they have it. They tried to run that inside counterplay with Burrow back to White. They fumbled the football, and Waukon does have it. The Indians pick up the football at the 25-yard line. Well, North Fayette Valley hasn't done much wrong the second half, but they just didn't get that inside counterplay handed off right. I believe Carson Hager picks up the fumble for Waukon.
Yeah, and that's a positive there for Waukon because it looked like North Fayette Valley had things in hand, marching down the field. Waukon's got a big mountain to climb here, but they got to get something started right away.
2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. It was Brinkman's turn running the offense last time. I believe now in there is Courtney. So first down, 10 yards to go for Waukon at their own 25-yard line. And a long count there from Courtney. He sends it back in motion, and Brinkman fake the handoff. Courtney rolls to the right, throws it. It is caught. That is Hager. Hager catches it across the 30-yard line on the far sideline, then hit hard as he gets to the 39-yard line. Actually had the legs kind of buckle underneath him as he was hit. But a quick rollout to the right and a 14-yard pickup on first down.
Yeah, that was a nice pitch and catch there. A good catch by Hager. Took a big hit, but held on to the ball and gain of 14 on that play.
North Fayette Valley is on the road next week at Osage. And Osage has the best record in the district going into tonight's play. And for Waukon, they are home with Crestwood next week. So they're trying to build in a ball game next week. And rolling out to the left is going to be, once again, Courtney throws it left side, and a nice catch on the sideline by Jack O'Neill. Kind of bobbled it at the 50-yard line, able to haul it in short of the 50-yard line, but a first down nonetheless.
Yeah, that was a nice catch because he kind of hauled that in with one hand, secured it with the other, but that's going to be an 11-yard gain there for Jack O'Neill on the wonderful catch.
And we mentioned Waukon rotating quarterbacks, Courtney along with Brinkman, and tonight, they have had a tough time, only 7 points in this football game, but they had a huge turnover in the second quarter with a chance to tie the ball game before the half. Meanwhile, first down, 10 yards to go. Courtney rolling out to the right, out of the backfield, slipping out of there is going to be Curtin. Curtin catches it, brings it down the far sideline, inside the 40-yard line, runs out of bounds after another first down. So Courtney just rolled out to the right, slipped it to Courtney in the flat, to Curtin. But still a good gain for the Indians inside the 30-yard line.
Yeah, 20-yard gain there for Curtin as he tiptoes the sideline, trying to stay in bounds, but they get it down to the 30, and they're knocking on the door again.
And suddenly in 3 plays, they basically went from their own 30-yard line down to the 30-yard line of North Fayette Valley. So Waukon seeing what they feel like their offense can kind of look like when things are running well. You have a player coming off the sideline, and that is Curtin, who just had that reception. It is first down, 10 yards to go, without a back in the backfield. Courtney gets the snap and looks to throw the football. Dropping back, looking into the end zone. This is one-on-one. The pass looking for Hager. Hager has it knocked away inside, halfway at the end zone on the far side. And here comes late flags, and it's going to be pass interference. Tiger Hawks had one-on-one coverage. Courtney laid it up there. The ball a bit underthrown, and it comes incomplete as coming back to get the football there was Hager. Penalty against the Tiger Hawks.
Well, and I think that what that boils down to is because it was underthrown, Hager's trying to come through the defender. I don't think the defender was making the contact, but Hager trying to get back to the ball, impeding that, and they're going to give this penalty against the Tiger Hawks.
I believe it is on Kyler White, number 8, who had the one-on-one coverage, but that will move it half the distance to the goal, to the 15-yard line. So first down, 10 yards to go for Waukon. Pass interference penalty against the Tiger Hawks in the end zone. That puts them at double figures penalty-wise tonight. And on first and 10, Barnes is in the backfield for Waukon behind, once again, the quarterback, Courtney. And high snap. Tosses it left side. Courtney fumbles the football. Tried to snap there on the right side. Fumbled the football. And the ball is picked up by Waukon. Fortunate to avoid a turnover there. Number 50, Ethan Baker, recovers the fumble after a loss back to the 22-yard line. They lose 7 yards. What happened on that play?
Well, the one running back, Barnes, went to the left, and it looked like Courtney was faking to him and giving an inside handoff to the other running back, but he wasn't there, and there was a Tiger Hawk who knocked it away. Luckily, Waukon able to fall on that.
So 5.5 and counting. Second down, 17 yards to go. Waukon goes back. They send it back in motion in Curtin. Rolling out to the left side again is going to be Courtney. Courtney now hit from behind. Fumbles the football. He was leveled from behind, and it goes back to the 37-yard line. So North Fayette Valley getting a hit there from behind, and the loose ball picked up there by the Indians back at the 41-yard line, but now going backwards.
Well, and you saw Courtney trying to run the ball, but he had a blocker in front of him, so he kind of pushed off of him, stepped back to throw, had no idea that he had a defender on the backside.
Was that Aiden Burrow that came from the backside there for North Fayette Valley?
I think so. I think that's where he was coming from.
So give some props there to what they're doing defensively, but it's 3rd and 30 now for Waukon. And the snap back to, once again, Courtney, and Courtney breaks down in the pocket, has to step up, and he's able to get to the line of scrimmage, if that. Aiden Turner makes the play. Back at the 36-yard line, they lose another yard. And it's suddenly 4th down and 31. We've had 1st and 46 and now 4th and 31 in the same game.
Well, and if you're Waukon, given the time and the situation here, they're going to have to go for this, but I don't know what you have in your playbook for a 4th and 31.
Well, I think this is where you line up 3 receivers on one side and throw it up into the end zone, right?
You got to do something here. You got to try to get points on the board, get a first down.
Either way, we go inside 4 minutes left in our 4th quarter. So it's 4th down and forever. 4th and 31, and back is Courtney. Courtney looking one-on-one into the end zone for McCormick. The ball, McCormick goes up at the pylon at the front end of the end zone. Nobody really comes down with it, and it's out of bounds, incomplete. Had he hauled it in, it wouldn't have been caught anyway. The ball, they tried to go into the corner, tried to get a one-on-one matchup, defended well by the Tiger Hawks, and they turn Waukon over on downs.
Yeah, another turnover on down there. Waukon not able to move the ball, and we've been talking so much about the North Fayette Valley offense. The defense steps up on this possession and holds Waukon, keeps them from putting any points on the board.
That was Tate German, but he wasn't alone at the goal line as they, instead of lining up 3 receivers to the left, they lined up 3 receivers to the right, but threw it more into a 1-on-2 situation to the left side.
I don't know if that was number 3 McCormick or Ashleman number 1, but 2 of them defending there.
Yeah, and McCormick was the intended receiver for Waukon. First down, 10 yards to go. Tiger Hawks keep it on the ground. Left side out to the 40-yard line. Pick up 5 yards. This running game tonight for them has gotten positive yards just about every carry, and that was Turner in on the carry again, and a solid 4-yard pickup on first down.
Yeah, he just doesn't have the yardage tonight because Burrow's been carrying the ball a lot, but Turner running hard as well and getting those positive gains, and you expect North Fayette Valley keep the ball on the ground here, chug it away, burn off that clock. Whether they score or not, I don't know, but going to be a good win tonight for the Tiger Hawks.
At the 40-yard line, North Fayette Valley will get their first win of the year, but the important part is it is the first district win of the year, so winning your district opener. Second down, 6 yards to go. They run it right side, and carrying it again is Burrow. Burrow has first down yardage as he brings it up the middle, short of midfield. Boy, Burrow's just finding yardage anywhere. And it's 1st and 10 for North Fayette Valley, inside 3 minutes left in the 4th.
Yeah, he's near 150 yards for the night, and another strong carry there for Burrow, a 10-yard pickup, and he can gain 5 to 10 yards on every carry. You're going to feed the beast over and over again.
So Burrow has 4 touchdowns, good night rushing the football, and you've got to give some props to North Fayette Valley, the guys up front.
Yeah, they've been doing a great job. Burrow's been getting most of his off tackles, so nice job on those ends and those tackles, keeping those defenders inside, but all the guys up front just firing off the line and establishing the trenches.
First down exactly from smack dab at midfield, and before this play gets going, we've got another penalty, and it may be movement up front against North Fayette Valley. So they stayed away from those penalties in what was a great third quarter. It was 14-7. North Fayette Valley was in the lead, but they had back-to-back touchdown drives in the third quarter that put them in control.
Well, we talked about they didn't have a single penalty in the third quarter, so coming out of halftime, they got refocused, getting a little sloppy here in the fourth quarter, but clock's running. That's what they want right
The
here.
only advantage is about that penalty is you're able to run off another 25 seconds at least as we approach the 2-minute mark in our fourth quarter. First down, 15 yards to go, rather, from the 45-yard line for North Fayette Valley. Tiger Hawks without a receiver, figured to keep it on the ground. And on 1st and 15, toss play, left side to Turner. Turner gets to the corner left side. He's to the 50-yard line, back inside, get the penalty yardage back, stayed inbounds as he goes to the 49-yard line, picks up 6 yards and a quick toss play to the left.
Yep, a nice gain there by Turner to get some of those penalty yards and make this a little more manageable. 2nd and about an 8 to go here.
And that was O'Neill, Jack O'Neill, in on the tackle for Waukon that play, but picked up about half the yardage on that play.
Yeah, we've said big gains all night long, and all these running backs actually. Burrow, has been the lion's share, but Turner, White, Ashleman's carried the ball, German's carried the ball. They've been doing a great job behind that strong front line tonight.
2nd down, 8 yards to go. Again, they let the play clock get all the way down to 3, and now snap the football. Right side, Turner went left side this time. Right side here, maybe a yard. Better defense by Waukon that time as number 23 making the tackle, and that once again is Jared Snitker. And maybe a yard. Middle of the field is where they operate from. 3rd down, 7 yards to go. Inside a minute in our fourth quarter. One more snap should do this for North Fayette Valley.
They should be able to snap it one more time here. Whether they pick up the first down or not, they should be able to run the clock out here.
So 3rd down, 7 yards to go. North Fayette Valley never really got stopped the second half, did they?
They did not. They didn't even stop themselves other than a couple of penalties.
So 3rd down, 7 yards to go. They go to the best formation you can go into in high school football, the victory formation. Hines takes a snap, takes a knee, and the game is going to come to an end. For North Fayette Valley, their first win of the season, finally putting together 4 quarters, and impressively, by the way. North Fayette Valley defeats Waukon by a final score of 34-7. With the win, the Tigerhawks improve to 1-3, 1-0 in the district. Waukon falls to 1-3, 0-1 in the district. We'll take a break. When we return, game stats, coaching interviews. Your post-game show is coming up. You're listening to High School Football from KCTN Sports.
At Top Gun Customs, we know that cars are complicated. We can handle all the complex new features of any vehicle, foreign or domestic. Not only will it look like new, it'll perform like new. At Top Gun, we don't care if it's a 30-point buck or just your neighbor's cat, big or small, we like them all. Top Gun also does fiberglass repairs, boats, motorcycles, guitars, detailing, paint corrections, headlight restoration. There's not much we don't do. Call Bob or Nancy at Top Gun for details and to schedule your repairs today. 563-964-9899.
The Veterans Memorial Hospital Medical Clinic Postville is now open. This is Michelle Crary, and I'm the full-time nurse practitioner. I welcome you to establish your medical care with me at our new clinic. I became a nurse practitioner to make a difference in my patients' lives, and I'm very excited to have this opportunity to do so close to home. We are available 5 days a week, Monday through Friday from 8 to 4:30 each day. Veterans Memorial Hospital Medical Clinic Postville, now open and welcoming everyone.
Exceptional caring people, Veterans Memorial.
Inspiring changes to a happier, healthier you is what we do at Clayton Drug. We are committed to helping you achieve the highest quality of life possible. We are a full-service pharmacy offering services such as med packing to your home or mail delivery and online prescription refill. We also offer a cash pricing program on name brand and generic prescriptions. Call 563-245-2530 to find out more. Clayton Drug, connecting the communities of Elkader, Strawberry Point, and Sumner to serve us all in between.
Hi, this is Cody from Torkelson Motors in Elgin and Waukon. At Torkelson Motors, we believe that student involvement in activities is a great way to help grow our communities, and we are proud to help sponsor this game for your enjoyment. We've been serving Northeast Iowa since 1926 and appreciate the business that our customers have given us and the support they provide to our area schools and communities. So the next time you are in need of a new or used vehicle or a repair, stop into Torkelson Motors. We've been selling cars the old-fashioned way with a friendly smile and a handshake right here next door in Elgin and Waukon.
I should have moved over for that utility van.
I should have slowed down for that bucket truck.
I should have slowed down and moved over for that maintenance vehicle.
I should have known the law.
Did you know that in the state of Iowa, motorists are required by law to move over or slow down when approaching any stationary vehicle that has its flashing lights activated, including utility trucks and maintenance vehicles? Failing to do so can result in fines or the loss of your driver's license. So when you see flashing lights, move over or slow down, preferably both. It's the law, and it might just save a life. This safety message brought to you by Alamaki Clayton Electric, your Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
When making up a to-do list, don't forget to include servicing your car at Edie's AC Delco Service Center in Garnavillo. Your car should have the best care, and Edie's will make sure of it. Stop in or call 964-2186 to make an appointment. Tires worn out? Well, Edie's can replace them. Need a tow? Call Edie's at 964-2186. Kay, Lynn, and Todd invite you to stop by and fill your car's tank with fuel at Edie's AC Delco Service Center in Garnavillo. Edie's open 7 a.m. Mondays through Saturdays.
Alpine Communications believes connected communities become thriving communities. We are the local telephone company that became a 21st century communications provider. Alpine provides internet, television, cellular, security, and telephone too. We promise personal, timely, reliable service from people who live here. When you choose us, we all thrive. Connect with Alpine Communications today. Click alpinecom.net or call 563-245-4000.
Waukon NFE Football is brought to you in part by Gunderson Palmer Lutheran Hospital and Clinics, Elgin State Bank of Elgin and Wadena, member FDIC, Thompson Construction and Monona Overhead Door, Myers Auto Service in Monona, Clayton County Recycling of Monona, Culligan Water Conditioning in Elkader, Fisk Farm and Home in Monona, Cresco, and Decorah, Car Auto Group online at karautogroup.com, and Furniture Showcase in Allwine, lighting showroom, flooring, furniture, and window treatment. Welcome back to West Union. For North Fayette Valley, an impressive first victory of the year, winning by a final score of 34-7. Aiden Burrow had 4 touchdowns to lead the Tiger Hawk offense, as he had touchdown runs of 39, along with 3 and 1 yard. So we'll talk with North Fayette Valley football coach Justin Hines on our postgame show. Meanwhile, we turn things over to Coach Aaron Hamann. Let's go to the totals. Aiden Burrow, we mentioned 4 touchdowns, leads the Tiger Hawks offensively.
Yeah, Tiger Hawks, Aiden Burrow had 22 carries, 147 yards, 4 touchdowns, a 39, a 3, a 3, and a 1. Aiden Turner had 9 carries, 47 yards. Kyler White had 7 carries, 45 yards. Ashleman had those 2 carries, minus 13. He had the fumbled punt that he had to get on. Declan Hines had 3 carries for 1 yard. He had that 1-yard touchdown plunge. Tate German had 4 carries for 5 yards. They had 232 yards of offense on the ground on 47 carries. In the air, Declan Hines was 6 of 11, 122 yards. He did have that 1 interception, but his receivers were Reister for 35 yards, German 3 times for 51 yards. Burrow had a catch for 12 yards, and Turner had a catch for 24 yards. So 122 yards in the air, 232 on the ground, 354 yards of offense tonight for the Tiger Hawks.
Burrow was Hines 4 for 4 passing the second half. Totals for the Indians now.
For the Indians, a tough night, especially on the ground when we start talking numbers. They had 20 carries, 41 yards on the ground. Jackson Brinkman, he had 6 carries for 48 yards. Courtney ended up with 7 carries, negative 19 as a quarterback, a couple of those sacks late. Brody Barons had 7 carries for 12 yards. He had the 2-yard touchdown run. In the air, Jacob Courtney, he was 6 of 13 for 99 yards. Jackson Brinkman was 4 of 9 for 45 yards. He had those 2 interceptions. McCormick had a catch for 12. O'Neill had 3 catches for 29 yards. Hager had 2 catches for 22. Curtin had 2 catches for 36 yards. Brinkman had a catch for 39 yards, and Grimstad had a catch for 6 yards. So 144 yards in the air, 10 receptions. Grand total for the Waukon Indians tonight was 185 yards of offense.
Yeah, so North Fayette Valley getting it done defensively as well, is again holding them below 200 yards. We'll take a break. When we return, we'll talk with North Fayette Valley football coach Justin Hines when our postgame show continues after this.
Hi, Justin Birdnow here from Birdnow Chevrolet of Monona. I want to take a moment to extend a heartfelt thank you to all of our incredible customers and the amazing local athletes who have shown us unwavering support over the years. Just like you, we're all about the winning edge. That's why it's our goal for our customers to feel like they have scored big when they leave our dealership. Stop by today or visit us online at birdnowmonona.com. And remember, you have to get to our place. You'll love the way we treat you.
Strawberry Building Supply offers all your building materials for residential and commercial projects. Whether you're building from the ground up, remodeling your home, or a weekend project, we have the materials you'll need. We are an authorized Milwaukee dealer for all your Milwaukee tools. Strawberry Building Supply also has everything you'll need for your pets and livestock. Stop into Strawberry Building Supply today at 413 West Mission Street, Strawberry Point, or call 563-933-4579.
Waukon North Fayette Valley Football is brought to you in part by Dean Family Chiropractic in Claremont, TJ's Pizza in Monona and Claremont, Farmers Savings Bank of Colesburg, Elkport Garber, Strawberry Point, and Arlington, and Rivals Inc. Custom gear, screen printing, embroidery, and online shopping at rivalsinc.com. Welcome back once again here to West Union. North Fayette Valley victorious over Waukon. Final score there 34-7. We're joined by North Fayette Valley football coach Justin Hines. And coach, pretty close to 4 quarters tonight. I know we'll talk about the penalties, but pretty close to 4 quarters put together by your team.
Yeah, and we haven't done that this year at all. We played a pretty good first half in each game. You know, had some plays that got away from us. Should have been winning at half, or at least tied at half, and we're losing, and a little bit of that stuff. But we almost did it again. Backed up with 4th and 45, and didn't get the punt off, but. Then Kale made that huge pick, so we got to half, up, and then got that fumble to start the second half and kind of got us going.
All right, let's start up front because that's really you guys rush in this ball game for 232 yards, and you had a lot of success, especially around right end, it looked like.
Yeah, we kind of challenged the guys this week. If we can get belly and sweep going, then it opens up other stuff, and we've always, like I've told you, on our morning talks that if we could just – we're going the right places, now we got to start moving people instead of just going the right spot and just doing a better job blocking and tackling and really challenge the guys this week. And it shows, the amount of times we ran sweeps. So.
Aiden Burrow, let's start there. 147 yards and 4 touchdowns.
Yep, he was a little bunged up, got kind of hurt against Sumner Fred, and we held him out last week. And, he had some great runs tonight and played pretty good on defense for us too.
All right, Declan Hines had a real solid game, threw for 122 yards for you.
Yeah, not bad. We had been throwing it around a little bit more and open it up, and with us challenging those guys to run all that stuff and being able to run, then we didn't have to throw it as much. And but yeah, it made some big plays for us to keep some drives alive.
The other thing is, let's talk about defensively, because I think your secondary played great tonight in coverage.
Yeah, we always try to mix it up against them and do this and that, and basically with our secondary, I think we played maybe two coverages all night. And Logan Bohm did a really good job. I was dealing him around. We were without Seth Lauer tonight. Usually starts on the line and linebacker for us. So Logan really stepped up in both those spots.
All right. Also, your defensive line. I mean, I think Waukon ends up with 20 rushes for 41 yards tonight.
Yeah, and again, we were jumping down, put Logan down into a 5-man front and slanting and doing some stuff. But most of the time we're in a 4-man front. And I thought our ends did a really good job with Aiden Turner and Cale Reister. We kind of got past where we were rushing past the quarterback early on. He had that big 4th and 8 run and kind of just talked him into, not over-rushing things, and Cale did a really good job with that. Gavin Grove and Lane Kleppe inside.
Yeah, you mentioned the big interception before the half. It really kind of turned things around quite a bit.
Well, it got us to half, which was what we needed. So after that, I called a timeout down here, when they didn't pick up their 3rd and long to get the punt, and then all we did was go backwards. And then turn the ball. I don't know where they had it, inside the 15.
8-yard line.
Yeah, that was a huge play by Cale.
I think never in the ball game have I seen 1st and 46 that you guys had, and Waukon had 3rd and 30, I believe, if I remember right. Obviously, penalties, some things to clean up though. Always looking for something.
Well, and we kind of knew this crew from the first game. They were throwing their flags all over the place, and not only the penalty yards, but the plays that it called back were huge. I think we had 120-some yards of penalties, which will kill you most times.
All right, now you guys hit the road next week. Big matchup at Osage.
Yeah, they were the only team in our district that could have a win there for a while. But throw it around, some really, really good skill kids that almost make it look easy. But we'll have our hands full for sure.
All right, Coach, good luck to you. Congratulations on the win tonight. We'll catch up in a couple of weeks at Crestwood, and look forward to talking to you next week on our Countdown Show. Good luck to you guys.
Sure, you bet. Thanks.
Again, North Fayette Valley football coach Justin Hines talking things over about his Tiger Hawk team victorious tonight, 34-7. We'll take a break. When we return, we'll go through scores from across the area and wrap up our post-game show after this.
Elkader Tax and Bookkeeping are proud supporters of all of our local high school sports teams. We want to wish everyone the best of luck on their season. We are here for all your tax, payroll, and bookkeeping needs. Give us a call at 563-245-2154. Again, that number is 563-245-2154. Thank you from Kurt and Ann at Elkader Tax and Bookkeeping, located in downtown Elkader.
Epic Wear. Get personalized clothing for your school, your team, family, friends, business, or any event. Epic Wear has a huge range of customizable apparel, trophies, and awards, and they offer free design help or design your own apparel at getepicwear.com. And you can even set up a free web store for your fundraiser. Make sure to check out the selection of Bulldog Spirit Wear and Iowa-themed items at the Monona location. Epic Wear, located in downtown Monona and Waukon. Call 563-539-2300 to place your order today.
Waukon North Fayette Valley Football is brought to you in part by Norby's Farm Fleet in Northeast Iowa, Innovative Ag Services in Elkader, Monona, and Waukon, Guttenberg Municipal Hospital and Clinic. Check out career opportunities at guttenberghospital.org. Bruns and James Insurance, your Grinnell Mutual agent in Monona, Bacon Concrete in Postville, and by the Lowena Savings Bank, member FDIC. You're listening to High School Football on KCTN, Garnavillo, Elkader, Iowa. Welcome back to West Union. Once again, 34-7 is our score. North Fayette Valley victorious in our featured ball game tonight. Other finals from across the area. Turkey Valley beat Central tonight, 76-25. Edco over Midland, 50-22. Both those games in 8-man. Bellevue defeated Clayton Ridge, 42-0. Maquoketa Valley beat Postville, 59-0. And MFL Marmac wins at Applington Parkersburg. Final score there, 42-0. North Fayette Valley wins this ball game by a final score of 34-7. Let's start with the Tiger Hawks here. 4 quarters, a complete game for them.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think, a little scare there at the end of the second quarter, but able to go into halftime with the lead. And I think whatever Coach Hines talked about at the halftime speech, that third quarter was all Tiger Hawks, both on the offensive side, the defensive side, and a solid win for them coming out.
Got a big defensive stop on an interception in the closing seconds of the first half, then scored on back-to-back drives in the third quarter to grab control. And it was Hines scoring on a 1-yard run. Burrow scored his third touchdown with a 3-yard run. Burrow then scored his fourth touchdown in the fourth quarter, and they win 34-7. But now Osage was 2-1 going into tonight. We mentioned this district's wide open, and this is a good first step for the Tiger Hawks.
It is, and they had that quick strike in the first quarter, but I thought those long drives that ended up with touchdowns were huge for them. If they can do that against a team like Osage, slow them down a little bit, take some air out of their passing game, and the defense played well tonight. If they can play like that, control the line of scrimmage, it could be an interesting ball game.
Waukon, and I know what the Indians can do. They beat Independence. Remember, an Independence team that beat North Fayette Valley in week 1, 50-22, and they pulled away in the second half. Waukon beat Independence last week, 28-19. I think they look at this ball game as a bit of a step back, but there's still some things up front for this young team.
Yeah, there's still some things out there, and there's still some possibilities for them, but, they're going to have to play Osage at some point as well, and their defense tonight was not what they needed it to be, and their offense, had flashes, but, man, they just couldn't get consistency and long drives and anything along those lines.
All right, so good luck to Waukon the rest of the season as they are home with Crestwood. Meanwhile, North Fayette Valley goes to Osage. Next week, we start an MFL Marmac run. The next 3 weeks will be in Monona. MFL Marmac takes on Sumner Fred. In 2 weeks, MFL Marmac at Dyke New Hartford. In 3 weeks, it is Denver at MFL Marmac.
Which could be a top 10 match, match between those two teams, both ranked at this time.
Week 8, we'll go to Crestwood with North Fayette Valley, and then we'll see how things play out. But it will be MFL Marmac the next few weeks. Countdown to kickoff begins at 6 o'clock. Game time, 7 o'clock next Friday night here on KCTN. We'll see you then.
I'll be there.
Again, North Fayette Valley victorious over Waukon by a final score of 34-7. For a complete recap of tonight's ball game, highlights, scores, and more, go to KCTN.com, click in the Sports tab. This has been a presentation of KCTN FM 100 Sports.
While out and about, don't find yourself stuck at the side of the road. At Edgewood Auto and Tire, our trained technicians work on all autos, trucks, semis, and heavy duties. We offer premier alignment service and DOT inspections and carry all major lines of tires. Call or ask about our current tire rebates. If you're in a bind and need a tow, give Edgewood Auto and Tire a call at 563-928-7333. Available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. We offer a mobile tire repair service to get you back up and going, either on your farm or on the road.